Hi everyone, hi Ben, and hi Hoborodi.
Hey Ben,
Welcome to
hey
tonight's
Hoborodi.
live hang with this one.
With this one, I finished my. Thanks for the nice black socks. Yeah,
No white tennis socks.
I've finished my SG kit, the abomination that I've made. Yeah, this thing
That's
is
not a nice nickname.
yeah, but it's if you look at it, it really is. It has the PRS birds. It has
a Franken-G
it has the Gibson headstock shape
with binding like a custom.
Binding like a custom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, the electronics, you've heard it, are also really special on this one.
Or maybe you haven't heard it, but Martin will explain in more detail. At least it's not a teleneck on it. True. That would look completely weird.
Yeah. So
the Gibson headstock, open book headstock works.
Yeah. So, and I've made a Peregrine Falcon decal on it that I've placed underneath the true oil layers. So
it's 4 pieces in total.
6, I think.
6
pieces of.
Can we show it right to the camera, maybe? Let's unplug this one quickly.
I think 6 pieces with the beak.
Okay.
I did not do the binding, Ben. The binding has been done by the kit manufacturer, so that one is not on me.
I hope you can see it, but there's really a cool dark part that goes up to the, what is this, 9th fret approximately, and then there's this
light part,
very light part, and that's what I really liked when you unboxed the kit a few years ago, because it's really a special piece of wood and unique. I've never seen this color gradation from dark to light.
Yeah, they call it rosewood, imitation rosewood. So yeah, who knows? It's China. It could
China rosewood,
real rosewood.
The fretboard is super cool.
It looks a lot better than Pau Ferro in my book.
The funny thing is the bird inlays are pearl, mother of pearl, probably not imitation of some sorts as well, but they are shiny, and the ones in my American-made PRS CE24 are just plastic, so these look higher quality, which is really funny.
I have to say, action is a little bit high. It's not really that well set up, because I will send it to Thomann once the 335 kit is finished. And so the nut will be removed. There will be stainless steel refret with a black chop on it, like I did on the other kit. And let's get to the pickups and the electronics that are on this guitar. Ben is asking for the pickups. I've got a classic 57 in the neck, and this one is a Pearly Gates in the bridge. Seymour Duncan.
4-wire pickup.
4-wire pickup. So this one has a few special options in general, and there is one special hidden pickup. I have a Piazza bridge on it. You've heard it if you have been here when we started the stream. It does not really sound that much like an electric guitar. It's not entirely like an acoustic guitar, but that's also because we're not going through an acoustic amp. So we're going through your deluxe reverb.
Other way, exactly, the Tone Master Deluxe Reverb, which is a better platform for piezo, which we found out half an hour ago, because we first tried the Fender Bass Breaker, which is an all-tube amp, but it just didn't really sound like a piezo pickup or like an acoustic.
I assume the wiring allows for 47 pickup options.
Yeah, no,
not really,
but a lot, still a lot.
But a lot, and a few very cool things. So what I have here is 4 push-pulls. You've guessed it, Ben.
That's the minimum for Martin. You
not
could
really.
do some toggle switches as well and push.
Yeah. There is a switch on the backside.
See, the hidden switch.
But that switch over here is just to turn off the power, because there is a small preamp in there for the piezo bridge. So if I don't want to use the piezo bridge at all, I can switch it off and it does not drain battery. I also wired it that way that if I remove the cable, there's a stereo plug over here, that if I remove that one, I will also have no power on the preamp and it will not drain the battery. So there's that. So with the volume controls, I can switch the respective pickup for the piezo bridge. So if I pull it on the neck instead of the neck position, in the neck position instead of the neck pickup, I have the piezo bridge. If I go into the middle position, I have the piezo bridge and the bridge pickup together. If I go to the bridge position, I have the bridge pickup, and like this I can switch through them. I can also pull it on the bridge pickup. Now I have both pulled, so I have the piezo on all positions. What I have then is the piezo bridge with its preamp changes the complete place like the pickup. So I also have the volume control for the piezo bridge, and I have the tone control for the piezo bridge. This allows me to have 3 different piezo options.
Hi, Martian Murray.
And hey, Martian Murray.
In case we forgot to say hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith. So if I go in the middle position, let's show it.
Show, don't tell.
Don't tell, show. So now we have it all the way up, and I like
neck position.
All piezo now. So and you see the volume control works. I've heard a knock, I think. No, not it. No. And the tone control. Let's see if I.
Looks like a tone control should.
Works just like a tone control. And in the middle position, I have the 50s wiring, so both sides are interactive with each other. So this means usually I have the least volume in the middle position, depending on how I set it up. When I have the piezo on both sides, so I have something like.
That's okay, both pulled.
Yeah, middle is a little louder.
It's louder from the bridge.
From the bridge,
I suppose.
And I can have 3 different piezo options. So there is that. If I have it pulled on both sides, let's see. If I go to the middle position, I have the bridge pickup now as a humbucker, and the middle position again together the magnetic pickup with the piezo. So
if the volume is all the way down,
because
of the 50s wiring,
it will make it silent. Okay. So I can blend in some of that magnetic pickup.
So like a microphone.
Yeah, the piezo acts pretty much microphonic if you he acts on impact. Just also it takes up the vibration directly from the strings, so it's coming also from the amp. So yeah, there's that. Then that might be confusing. I also have on the neck pickup.
There, now you heard the knock.
Yeah.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm just watching these two guys out of Austria talk about guitar kits. But other than that, great day. Sun is shining.
That's good.
That's good.
Even did a couple soda pop tastings today.
Cool.
That reminds me, I still have to send you some of our local brand.
Yes.
Local soda.
So, yeah, I can also split the bridge pickup.
How many options did we cover out of the 47? 5?
Yes.
I didn't count.
I'm not quite sure how many there are, but
depends on.
I'm pretty sure that's not a pickup selector. It's like a 6-speed manual transmission out of Audi.
Like a joystick.
Different lanes and back and forth. Yeah, it's 3-way, but you can move it. There's 3 lanes to do 3-way, so it's 9-way switch.
Oh, wow.
There are these.
I know this from stretch pickups with where's 2 lines with
there
5
are
positions
also
each.
these 6 toggle
for 3-way.
3-way toggle switches.
A company out of Northern England.
That has 2 lines.
Yeah, it flips over. A Northern England guy, I remember I met at NAMM because I was looking at a 6-way switch for my Telecaster.
I have one of those at home as well.
Mm-hmm.
But not in a guitar, right?
I haven't put it in a guitar yet, so
okay.
Yeah. But I did it in a way that I only have the normal 3-way toggle switch, and it's fairly simple if you know which push-pull does. What
I'm waiting for you to have that printout on the back of the guitar with all the different wiring options because you'll forget. You'll be at a gig.
All right, and you read the manual.
I think it's quite intuitive. The volume knobs lets you exchange that respective pickup with the piezo bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So with that, you have 2 knobs covered.
And this makes sense mostly in the middle position because then you can add either the neck or the bridge as a magnetic.
This makes, in that case, sense that if I want to play...
You flip out. So if you're doing like a cover of Led Zeppelin's Over the Hills of Far Away, you're doing the acoustic intro, and then when it's time to rock, you just slap that volume control down, and then you're full Jimmy.
So...
full on Jimmy.
By the way, folks, that's Boston, not Led Zeppelin. Just in case.
Yeah, but
that's why I love Martin. You reference one song, he's like, okay, a completely different one.
I had the bridge car split, so
yes,
yeah, but it's the same concept. If you want something acoustic sounding, I have in one position that piezo.
Bridge position.
And in the bridge position,
that's pretty cool.
And I can do this also the other way around if I want to have the neck pickup for something, for a lead or
for lead tone,
for example. So if I go down there, just the same, and then I have
very nice.
And yeah, obviously I can also do these blends with the magnetic. So. So yeah. And these are these two knobs. So that's straightforward, I think.
All the piezo shenanigans.
The piezo shenanigans on there, and you just pull it whichever pickup you want exchanged for the piezo pickup. Where it's pulled, you have the piezo. Then this one is not that intuitive for most, but there is a reason for it. For me personally, I have on the neck tone, I have the coil split for the bridge.
Yeah, that's not intuitive at all, Martin.
Yeah. I'll come to the point.
Wait for it.
Why I have this.
Okay.
The first and most obvious reason is this cannot be splitted.
Yeah, the neck can't be split. Otherwise, I would have preferred to have the neck split because I like the single coil tone of the classic 57. That one works really well on the 355, on the PRS kits, wherever I have the classic 57s. If they're splittable and split, they give a really nice... It's still the same tone, it's just a little chimier.
Right. So then your other push-pull must be a face, I'm guessing.
Exactly. And the reason why I have it at this position is because the Jimmy Page wiring also has it on the bridge tone, the outer face.
Okay.
So for me, it is intuitive to have the outer face.
How do you split the bridge on the Jimmy Page with the volume knob?
Chris?
Yeah, with the volume knob.
Okay.
So, hey, Chris.
You can just ignore this part, Chris. We're talking about middle pickup position, so don't worry about it.
Out of phase stuff.
Out of phase has to be the middle position. There is
exactly.
no other way.
Even weird it bugs me is when Fenders have been putting out of phase in, like some Telecasters, it doesn't sound right because the out of phase for the nice, you got to back off one of the two volumes a little to get the fullness back, and when you only have one volume pot on a Telecaster, it's just less. It's like, oh, it's a volume cut. No, it's actually out of phase, but you can't. Yeah, international trolling. Exactly. See, you thought you tune into these fine gentlemen from Austria during your lunch break, and then there's some Canadian yapping about the middle pickup position.
Yeah, and he had just the perfect timing.
Well, you're a huge advocate for the middle position.
I'm a huge advocate for the middle position and for that out of phase tone. So I have now out of phase. And as you said, you have to reduce the volume on one just slightly. For me,
although that's fun to play with because it's like you don't even have to have a wah pedal because you're just going between 9 and 10 and it's like a full wah sweep with minimal.
So I should go into the middle position.
Yeah,
for this to work.
Who needs a wah pedal?
That's out of phase now.
Yeah.
So quacky.
As it should be.
Now quacky again.
And I really like that sound because it sits also well in a mix. If you have that quacky sound, you're not taking up much space and you're still heard. So, yeah. Especially with our band where we have 3 guitar players, that's really beneficial.
Yeah, for you, those who don't know, Martin plays in Leonard Skinner on his off days. It's the only band I can think of off the top of my head with 3. Well, Foo Fighters. I guess he could also be playing with
Foo
Foo
Fighters. Yeah.
Less blues than the Foo Fighters, though. More blues than Skinner. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, and with the coil split, that also works really nice in that middle position with the outer phase. So...
Right.
Just takes a little bit of that quackiness off because the sound
you're
is
on your neck one, so you're just coil splitting. You're not actually phasing. You pulled on the top one and not the bottom one.
Both.
They are both pulled.
Oh.
Those two. No,
that one is pulled.
Two.
Those two are pulled.
That's the volume.
That's the volume.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you got a coil split and out of phase.
Yes. Coil split, bridge pickup, and out of phase. Yeah.
So the bridge is just one coil.
So the volume is even lower.
So you've turned it into Keith Richards' Telecaster, is what you're saying. You did all this work just to build a Telecaster with a neck pickup, neck humbucker. Hey, yeah.
Driving and lurking.
Thanks for joining.
Figured as much because it's 12:22 p.m. where he is.
So
you stop at Westwood Guitars for us again, Trav.
And which is your favorite
guitar? It's an SG with PRS inlays. I really should hate that guitar, but I'm not hating the guitar.
That's why Martin called it Abomination. And yesterday we had a buddy over. So Martin was here as well. We were jamming a little bit. And he was wondering, are you allowed to use those bird inlays? And Martin added, and the Gibson headstock? Well, I don't care. But because
you can get sued over either of them because, Paul has actually copywritten the bird inlays.
And I
watched a video of him opening up his vault and he had the original dies to create those and stuff. And those are copywritten. I didn't watch much after that because I realized I thought the vault was going to have some cool prototypes in it. It's like I'm not watching a half-hour video of looking at old paperwork.
Okay, that sounds boring. Yeah. That sounds boring.
It was.
But what are you trying?
Just turning the.
Is it getting loose?
Oh, and in case Ferd Burfel is watching on replay, the Telly neck with the SG, he was at the Water Buffalo meeting last night. He's like, "Hey Ben, what do you think of this?" And I was like, "That's a maple neck on an SG. That looks weird." And he had black block inlay, so it actually looked like the Geddy Lee signature bass neck. And then he shows it and it's got a Telecaster headstock on an SG body, and he's like, "What do you think?" I said, "That's hideous."
No, just no. But
then our friend Charles gets on and says, "I love it." And I knew Charles would love it because Charles and I have, other than Gretches and Tellys, we disagree on everything guitars, especially finishes. He's like, "This is beautiful." I'm like, "That's ugly. No guitar should ever be olive drab green, ever."
Yeah, maybe
that's his playing in the military while deployed on the front for morale, I guess. I don't know, but no.
But how do you fit a Telly neck on an SG?
Carefully. He has to do some shaving and sawing. I don't know what he's doing to make it fit. There's a reason it doesn't fit because they don't belong together, Ferd.
No.
He's all make it fit. I bet you will.
Yeah, and you
cats and dogs.
And you also will have a problem with the scale length to get the intonation right.
He hasn't drilled the holes for the bridge yet.
Okay.
So you could just drill it.
It's a kit as well.
Is he also working on a kit?
Okay. Well, he said it's not a kit. It's just a bunch of parts he's had laying around. So, give yourselves 20 years. You'll start doing that. I got enough junk laying around to build 3 guitars. So,
Frankenstein guitars.
Hey, Rody.
Oh, hi there, Rody.
And Keith says all the switching. It's like asking a friend to play guitar.
Right?
Oh, no, not really. You see, the most I'm not using the out of phase and the coil split that much as of now. But I really enjoy the option to have a piezo here. Just get something, and have then.
Yeah, that's got a bit of the way it's coming through has a bit of a Santana sound to it, so that's not a bad thing at all. What's up, Hip? You on lunch break there? Everyone's on lunch.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Hi, Hip Metalworks.
This time of day, and it's all West Coast people. It makes no sense. This time of day, we should have predominantly Europeans because there's nothing good on TV, and then followed by East Coast people like myself, where it's mid-afternoon, and then the lunch hour folks, eventually.
Lunch break.
If somebody shows up from Hawaii, I'm just done because it's 10:30 in the morning there. So it's coffee time with them.
That would be a first.
That would be a first, yeah. So, yeah, those are the pickups. Those are the
pickups and
electronics.
wiring. Do you want to talk about the other parts?
Somebody decided to delete on the afternoon work.
Hooky.
It's fine.
Hockey.
Maybe we should make Hip take Trev's spot on today's show. Just saying.
Yeah, you can forward him.
Why do I have such a long thing here? I just looked at the address for the StreamYard. Like, it's super long. Weird.
Is it?
It's like this long. It's like all the way across my status bar.
Weird.
Yeah, because what Lukas sent was not a long string. Anyway.
No, I know. I'm going to grab it out of Instagram and then.
Oh, okay, that's
I can forward it to him on Instagram, but he won't like that. He likes it in emails because he's weird that way.
So, yeah.
Whoop, I don't need the time.
That's the electronics.
What kind of pots did you use?
Those are the DiMarzio pots. 500K.
I didn't know DiMarzio made pots.
They are great. They have a great taper and feel to them.
What do you have in the other kit? In the PRS kit?
Also DiMarzio.
Also DiMarzio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those have...
But not DiMarzio pickups.
No. Also Classic 57, Classic 57 Plus.
And the toggle?
The toggle is a Switchcraft. So
I can't spell
orange
4 letters. There we go. Link has an I in it, folks. Just saying. What's up, Rhodey? The hobo Rhodey.
You see, if I turn it, I think it has a really nice taper and they're really smooth going.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So they're
it's like I was watching a demo of a guitar this morning, and he backs off the tone knob. It doesn't do anything. It's like 2/10 of the knob did all the tone, and the rest was just dead, basically.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what kind of tone knobs are these. I'm like, cheap garbage, my guess. I don't know. I have one guitar that has a tone knob in that it's getting fixed. It's useless.
Yeah. Yeah. The tone as well, that they work really well for the tone also. Now I'm on 5.
Okay.
Now I'm on 3, 2, 0.
Yeah, you can use pretty much all of it. That's good.
So I can totally recommend these pots if you need push-pull pots, and they're extremely easygoing.
Or even not non-push-pull pots. I bet the taper's the same even on their non-push-pull. So, like, I'm kind of sold on the DiMarzio pots here.
Yeah, I think they also have non, but I never did look for non-push-pull pots.
Why would you?
Yeah, they are also
like, I don't think you will ever own a one pickup guitar, Martin. I don't think that'll be an option.
Is that the one? He has a one pickup guitar.
I have one, yeah.
Was the second pickup not working? Like, how is that possible?
I have a real one pickup guitar.
This one. He has the same one.
One
dog ear P90.
One P90 to rule them all. Okay.
Yeah. I have different tuners because I don't like the yellow beans, the white bean buttons. I put this vintage style.
Gotcha.
I like those better.
Huh. And I'm thinking to myself, I've never seen a Gibson that color before, and I still haven't.
So, sorry?
I said I've never seen a Gibson that color before, and I still haven't.
It's Harley Benton in Ferris Blue from Andy the Guitar Geek. It's like
It was Andy's demo this morning of a guitar that he was doing, like an Ibanez.
Yeah, the Iceman, Fireman.
Yeah, the Iceman.
Something man.
Yeah.
He's
like, oh, this is the Les Paul killer. I'm like, it isn't at all. I'm sorry. Maybe an Epiphone Les Paul killer, but not a Gibby. Those pickups did not sound as good, and it has neck dive, and those pots were garbage.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, it's a great guitar. I want one because I think the shape is really cool. They're
definitely.
You can only play them sitting down, though.
Oh, okay.
The guitar,
neck dive. Well, then again, Martin plays an SG, so he likes neck dive apparently. So yeah, you'll probably love it.
It has a little, but
this strap helps
with a good strap.
All right, fair enough.
But it's manageable, so it's not that bad.
With the strap, it works.
With the strap, it works.
With the right strap.
With the right strap.
Yeah, because you're not using any nylon strap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He did, and then it was like,
yeah.
No way. No way.
Forget it. Yeah.
Is that the pot?
The custom taper pot.
That's just not the not push-pull one.
Yeah.
You could, Trev.
So they have custom taper, and the interesting thing is all of the Mars.
That's a short link.
All of the Mars you bought.
Holy shit, it doesn't even work.
That's not a short link at all. What the? That's all the link. It started in the second comment. It was such a big link.
I've never seen that.
You can probably delete.
How is that even?
After the
that doesn't even. How? What?
It's all the link. Okay.
All the link.
Now I got it. Second comment. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Wait a second.
You guys are not paying by the character, that's for sure.
Nope. Now it's working as well with this way shorter. That's pretty much the pot he's using, the non-push-pull one.
Yeah. Cool.
500K.
I will be right back.
And interestingly enough, all the 500K pots from the Marcio that I've measured up until now had 530K. So they are high, all were higher than they were advertised. So
Trev is asking if you should go by the pawn shop where he got his JCM 900.
Yeah, sure, why not?
If they have some gear.
If they have some gear, sure.
That would be cool.
Always cool. So
hi there.
Hey, Ken.
Well, greetings. How's it going, Martin and Lukas?
All good. Thanks.
Good, thanks.
How are you?
Not too bad. Just well, like I typed in the chat earlier, took the half a day off, so had enough. Cool. And I'm in a position where I can do that. So I said, unto self, I'm going to do that.
That's great.
Trev is in 10 minutes there.
Yeah, the pawn shop. Looking forward to that.
So
I'll send him the link.
The finish, for those who haven't seen the videos on our channel, is a true oil finish. It's water-based stain that I've used to create that cherry red. I've mixed that one also myself.
Should we solo us for a moment so you can show it?
Yeah, or that one where we on the others are on the side. So
okay, I can try that as well. This one.
I've intentionally left the grain unfilled, so I have an open pore finish, and you feel it especially on the neck. So
gotta admit, that looks pretty sharp, dude.
Fits great as well with the grain.
Yeah. So you have to like it, obviously, for obvious reasons. Some people don't like it with the fielded grain through it because it's a little, let's call it rougher. It's not that smooth of a finish.
Yeah, it's very different to a maple neck.
All right, if that guy's with Ron Sexsmith, I'm out of here. I'm just saying.
Just can't get over that one, eh?
Never will. Scarred for life.
Mental note.
So yeah, and I had the Clusen locking tuners on there with the back wheel and dollar strap locks.
I might anti-locking tuners. Just because everybody uses them mostly just out of convenience, so therefore I'm anti-locking tuners.
I do it for the very same reason.
Yeah, people are lazy. No, you don't need them. You don't need them. Winding the it takes me longer to put it through, screw that little thing, and then just put it in and start winding. It's quicker. They're not quicker for me.
I'm just energy efficient. I'm not lazy.
Well, yesterday he broke a string, and that one was changed really fast.
Yeah,
takes
minutes.
Same amount of time, whether it's locking or not. Just saying.
Okay, it doesn't make a huge difference, but
no, it doesn't. No, all it does is it adds mass to the headstock, and then Martin's like, well, then more mass equals more sustain. Yeah, but notice that more neck dive.
He needs an even wider strap.
Well, eventually the strap will start at his neck and end up at his elbow. It's just all encompassing.
Yeah. The problem I'm still having a little bit with this guitar, and yeah, it's just a temporary problem. The frets are not great, not at all.
Yes, Murray.
I was able to grab a few with my fingernails and just pull them off. I had to bend them new because they were not the proper radius. Reinserted them without gluing them in for now because, yeah, all of those will be removed anyway with the refret and with the plaque chop. So there's
now
not
why are
really
you using stainless frets?
Because I'm lazy.
Because out of convenience.
Out of convenience. I don't want to do any change on these frets anymore, ever.
Have you ever worn out a set of frets?
I have worn out from the previous kit. The frets from the previous kit.
Gotcha. Good call then, because they're probably shitty frets. That's why.
Yeah.
You can't use solder wire as frets, folks. All right, just don't.
Yeah, the previous ones had noticeable dents after 1 year of regular playing. It was the guitar I've played the second most back then.
Sure.
After my 335.
Which one?
The PRS kit.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it had noticeable dents in there, and yeah, I just don't want to be bothered after everything is done. So yeah.
That's true. That drop in the knowledge right there. Yeah.
That's why he relies on Toman.
We got a mug group here. Demo coming out at some point next week. I don't know. Oh, I don't even have a cozy on. I don't even have a cozy down here. I do have one, but it's too big. It's more for a mason jar.
Puninja, that's also, I have most of the tools to work on stainless steel frets. I don't have the tools to get that bevel edge properly. So I would need to have a proper file to get that one straight, and then I could do it as well.
You know who has the proper tools? The guy below us. I bet you he knows.
For stainless steel refrets. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say he is a metal worker by trade, so chances are
most likely he will have the proper tools. So yeah,
right.
But
or the improper tools, but he'll use them improperly, and it'll come out with still a fine result. We can't hear you, Ken. Why can we not hear? Ken muted himself. That's why he hit the space.
Did I mute myself?
You did.
Damn.
Or Charles is lurking and just muting us randomly. That's possible too. Actually, I think Charles is lurking because this is the one day a week he has to go into work.
Smoking stainless and Coca-Cola softens then.
Yes.
I tried at the pawn shop.
Yes.
Here we go.
What's
I've got
that?
permission. I've got permission, so we're good to go.
Sweet.
Cool. Right on.
Solo, Trev.
Flip your phone sideways.
Follow me. Put my phone sideways.
Wow, look at that selection behind him. There's a lot of guitars behind him. A
Put
lot
my
of
phone
guitars.
sideways this way.
Really a lot of guitars.
Yeah,
So I gotta
I'm getting
unlock
seasick. I
the
don't
flip.
care.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
he's seasick as well.
Flip. There we
There
go.
you go.
From musical instruments.
So there's a bunch of acoustic stuff.
That's more than
It's like a
Almost
guitar
laptop.
store.
Yeah, TV
whoa.
stuff.
I saw PV. I saw Fender.
Yeah,
Is this a music?
that's an old
pawn
PV
shop?
bass amp.
What's that Fender in the corner? Yeah.
That's a suit. What
that's-
the heck? Got digitals. You don't want that,
That's-
Trev. Look, it's got
that's
digitals on the right.
Mustang.
I don't know. Looks like someone installed a car stereo in the right-hand side or something.
Car stereo.
Well,
Fender stereo.
Kick in. That's weird. That's weird.
What a speaker. Fender stereo.
More PV. Of course, a trainer. What's that? Mercedes Benz. Never heard of it.
I was seeing a few of those for sale online around here. I'm curious.
That's a
That's a
modeling
Mustang
amp.
as well, I
Walk
think.
away.
The,
Oh, a 412 cab and something below. Oh, we got an
EVH.
EVH combo amp. That, if you feel like dislocating your arm out of its socket, try lifting that up with one hand
I hope we see another Friedman combo.
in white. Oof.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
that-
my amp. One of my amps. Ooh, Samick. That's just an amp-shaped object. Line 6, another
Or-
amp-shaped object.
yeah.
Of course.
Little tiny trainer, little box with digitals. Another,
Uh-huh.
there's one of those mean
Is that
Gene
like a
amps.
little boogie?
Oh, geez,
Wire.
a wire amp. That's just an amp shape.
Well, that's probably
a trainer.
then.
Roland. Nice. All right, so that's all the amps. Oh, then we got guitars up top.
So
More
many
guitars,
acoustics.
right? All the acoustics. Then we got bass. All the basses. Spaces for the
Bo-
basses.
Bo-
What abomination
Bo-
Firebird is that?
Bo-
Hey,
Bo-
there's Bo.
I have one
That's
of those
one,
Fender
Bo.
amps. Of
Oh,
course
we
you
got the
have.
pedal. Oh, we see a
The side
polytune. Oh, it's a B9. What do they want for that B9 on the bottom shelf there, Trev?
B9
That
on
one.
the bottom shelf. $199.99.
Fuck, that's a good deal. They're over 300 new. Huh.
Mhm.
All right, I don't need a B9 pedal right now. And I don't need it in BC.
Then? What does the B9 do?
It simulates like organs and stuff.
Was it
Oh.
okay?
Yeah, it's the first one that came out in the series. Like you could do the whole Doors, Light My
Polyphonic
Fire organ sound.
Generating stuff.
I see
Like
it go
the Polyphonic.
down up there. No, wait, no, it's a Nighthawk. That's what
Like
it is.
Beauty?
Huh?
No, is that a Les Paul? The one with the looks like P90s, the golden one. It's not a Les Paul, is it?
Got little diamond inlays.
Yes.
No, that's another company.
Yeah.
You can tell it's
Gibson
small.
on the headstock.
Is it maybe an ESP or what is that?
It looks small.
The other one looks like
Gibson
a
on the
Fender.
headstock.
Really? On the gold
Yeah.
top?
Oh, no, not the gold top. Where's
Yeah, I was gonna say the black one next to it's definitely a Gibby,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a Nighthawk next to it.
actually, from the acoustic bass, it's Gibson, 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 Gibson,
Oh.
Gibson, Gibson.
Oh, well, I'll be dipped. Did not know.
Gold? That's or is
More
it-
than one lefty bass. I know, Murray. Right? Like that's.
Yeah.
Gold.
This is a really nice pawn shop. I'm just saying.
That's really cool.
Located at
Interesting.
Main Street, Vancouver.
Some
Oh, yeah, we still
interesting-
gotta go.
Ooh, nice
Make
strap.
sure I don't knock over anything that I'm gonna have to buy.
Yeah.
SG.
Epiphone,
You're gonna knock something over, Trev. Knock over a Squire. They're affordable.
right?
Not a Gibson.
There's Avenue.
Headstock breaking.
We're in the Ivan had categories here.
Yeah, Ibanez.
I actually recognize that
$5.99
one.
for that one.
I think I played one of those. Oh, no, now we're flipping around. Coming around. Coming around.
That a-
Ooh. What's that? With the big white pick guard on it and the two knobs, Trev. Next to Les Paul.
Over here.
Nope.
This.
Three more.
This one.
Nope.
Over here.
Yeah.
Behind.
The thing behind the Les Paul. Nope.
The
in front of
red
it.
one.
The red one.
This thing.
Yeah. Is that Jet King? Ibanez
What
Jet
does it
King?
say?
Looks quirky.
Look. Yeah, some kind of Ibanez.
Yeah, I used to own one of those in Aqua. Green. Oh man, I'm so jealous. I've been looking for what do they want for it?
$389.99.
Fuck off! It's worth almost twice that. I am pissed off now. I want that guitar. Bad.
Think Ben needs to do a road trip. There's a Squire Telly. What's that worth? $219.99.
Oh, you're better off getting the Jet King, Trev. Those P90s sound awesome. I wrote so many songs on mine. Shouldn't have got rid of it.
I'm not allowed to get anything that differentiates from a standard telly, remember?
Oh yeah. I'll allow. That's a deal. You're allowed.
Here's Jackson with case, $6.99.
And Crackle Finish.
Crackle Pop. LPD with EMG, $7.99.
It's all depressing looking.
Or LTD.
I want to know what's that tweed cabinet on the top shelf in the back room there. That's too. It looks like an old reverb tank because it's too short to be a combo amp. Yeah, what's that?
Oh, Fender on it.
Yeah, is that a Fender reverb tank?
I don't know. Yeah, he says it's a reverb tank.
Dun dun dun! And I'm looking past the guitars. I saw that, guys. That's
$12.99.
Oh man,
we got a whole brass section here.
Serious case for reverb.
Oh man, I got a serious case of gas.
Ibanez, Fender Telly with a kind
They
of
got
hot
weird
rail.
guitars that have the F holes and 4 strings. So they're all different sizes. I think those are all made by the same company, Lucas, because they're all the same body shape. I don't know what they look Italian or something. I don't know.
Jewelry, no
Jewelry and
ukuleles.
And I thought they only have music
tools.
for
Jewelry.
That's a lot. They have a lot of musical instruments. Like a lot.
Big old Epiphone.
That's like a Charvel, probably.
Yeah, that's a Charvel, that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a Model 1.
Banjo money.
What's the orange one?
12-string Fender.
What?
Acoustic.
Okay.
12-string Fender acoustic.
12-string Fender electric. I'm ordering a plane ticket.
And we finish off with a couple of badminton rackets.
Then we got the gut strings with the badminton rackets and your Roberto Luongo Team Canada jersey. And I'm guessing the Vancouver Canucks jersey is also a Luongo jersey.
There it is.
That's a serious connection for a pawn shop, I have to say.
I figured you'd like it.
Damn straight. That Jet King is a really good deal, though. Oh my god, I haven't seen one for under $600-700 in years.
Maybe it's a musical instruments shop that's also selling jewelry.
You know what it is they just take trade,
tools,
right? Because no musicians have money, so people are playing with jewelry, tools, whatever they can give to get a guitar.
And then they say, okay, let's call ourselves pawn shop now.
I've never seen a Jet King in red. Wow.
There is some battle damage.
Yeah. Still.
So it's relict.
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
Hey, Laz.
You don't have to pay extra.
That's it.
Hi, Les.
First Nations. All right. Look at all this old money. Crazy. Laptop.
Oh, got one, thanks.
Drumsticks. What we got in the rack?
I had them for dinner the other night.
Yeah.
Ooh, rack gear. We like rack gear.
Wait.
Huh.
There's an SPX.
Hey, there's an accordion from Bo.
Yamaha SPX 90, $239.99. I could have fun with that. There's the accordion for Bo, $399.
Well, I see there's a Line 6 door prop there.
Indeed. A couple of them. Twins.
That's a good one,
Put them back.
You too can sound shitty in stereo.
And a couple of Hark translucent attack.
Random snare.
Tambourine, snare. That's it. That was a lap.
That's
more
it.
pedals under here.
Ooh,
More pedals.
DS1 and an octave.
169. Hey, there's my chorus, 199.
Really? That's you didn't pay that much. What's that 6-knob Earthquaker in the front there?
6-knob Earthquaker.
Next to the Polytune on the top shelf. Right in front of the EDH
Gray
chorus.
one.
Yeah.
The Bit Commander Earthquaker device is 189.
Okay. Bit Commander. TC.
There's a Dynacomp, MXR Dynacomp.
Those Dynacomps are a great compressor, folks. So just saying.
Oh,
We got
83 delay, like I sold to Billy.
139.
Crybaby. Ooh, a
For the DD3.
Wow. That's your wah right there, Trev, the CAE one. What do they want for that? 200?
189.
Close enough. Hey, is that my acoustic simulator on top? That little mini pedal sitting there. The fourth one.
This is Mod Station.
Well, no, they look like that's the same company that did my acoustic sim. Yep.
Vintage Overdrive, Digital Reverb, Vintage Blues Overdrive.
Yeah, when you guys hear me switch over to a shitty sounding acoustic, it's one of those mini pedals, acoustic sim.
Marshall foot switch. Yeah, pipe long from MG50.
You don't need the Marshall foot switch, Trev. We're never allowing you to switch back. Hey, there's my diamond compressor. What do they want for that?
Diamond tremolo, diamond bass comp.
No, the comp, the yellow one.
The yellow one, the bass comp is $289.99.
That's fair. Mine's not the base one. Mine's just a regular one.
Carbon copy in the back, $149.
That tremolo is probably a good deal too, because those
diamond
are
tremolos $260.
Yeah, that's not bad. Those diamond pedals are very expensive. Now they're back out. They're being remade by Solid Gold Effects.
Oh, look at the mysterious silver pedal with chicken beak knobs.
Yeah, it looks like a Decimator or something, or a
No
Thorby
name on it. Here's your zoom.
No, we're not buying any monster.
B9 again.
The Ultra Metal Pinky, $36.
You don't need any Behringer products, all right? Stop.
All right.
You have one.
Yes.
The one you got from Les a
Yes.
few years ago. The Christmas raffle was that, right?
Yep.
Wait,
there
if you
we
want
go,
a Behringer pedal from Laz, it would cost them more to ship it than the thing's worth.
Right.
Martin has it.
I have it with his signature.
It's a signature pedal now. Officially.
Cool. That place is cool.
So yeah.
Ken's like, I think I need to take a trip into the city.
Yeah. I missed Guthrie Goban last night. So,
Man, they got a lot of flat top steel strings in there too, which is nice. That's a nice selection. Their selection of guitars is better than most music stores.
Yeah.
Like you have to be like
Last pedal.
dare I say, like an A-level L&M location, Ken, to have that kind of quantity, because some of those places are more or less just a little Tim Hortons kiosk or something.
yeah. Well, the one here in Victoria is pretty freaking big.
Yeah, that's one of their flagship ones.
Yeah.
Because that's been there forever and a day.
Does
This is the
L&M
Nanaimo
also,
one.
does L&M sell used gear?
Yes.
well?
Yeah, because they
Mhm.
accept trades. And,
Ah,
and they even do 335 shaped bottle openers with your guys' logo on it and everything.
Yeah, our logo, they stole it.
Yeah, that's cool. There it is, folks.
Right on, cool. Never seen one of those before.
That's cool.
I got one upstairs on the fridge too.
Hours.
Yes, I tried to demo a Hagstrom. The Hagstrom was in there for 2 days, Ken. A Hagstrom Viking, which is their 335 style guitar. I went in and they're like, "Oh yeah, that sold immediately."
Which color did it have?
I don't remember. I want to say like a dark red
Okay.
or a burgundy
They
or
also
something.
have a natural one, and a few colors.
I don't. Yeah, I can't remember. I was in there paying off my Gretsch, and I wasn't exactly sober. I shouldn't have been driving there, is what I'm saying. I didn't say that out loud. No, I imbibed once I got there. Honest. I missed out on Jay Maskus' signature, Jazz Master.
Marshall
Monday.
was saying my local music go-around had 24 guitars. I think they're going out of business.
That's not much, really. But then again, there's a lot of shops. They don't carry much more than that. Maybe 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, Music also does not have much more than this.
No, not.
I mean, I have
Electrics.
electrics. Yeah, he has a lot of
The
classical guitar.
Classical and some steel string as well.
Yeah,
So all in all, they have more guitars, I would say.
yeah.
But electrics,
But the electrics?
I don't think that's 30.
Yeah.
I'm not going there anymore.
I thought I heard the door open on Trev's van, and then he took his headphones off. I was expecting Becca to be getting in, like he's at the bus stop again.
That was
He'll
a
do that
seal.
quite often. Go pick her up at the bus stop, and he'll flip over to mobile if we're doing a hang or something. No, not even the right time of day, week, or nothing. That's fine.
Now, we're not far away from Rufus's guitar shop.
Rufus's? I've never heard of
Rufus's.
I gotta clean my glasses. I can't see nothing. After looking at all those guitars, I realized how dirty they are. Hey, there's a Telecaster sitting right there. Why is that sitting there? Oh, right.
Keep it handy.
Because I was playing it yesterday. That's why.
Yeah, so I also think I heard albatross or seagull. God, I just wrote albatross.
That's okay. Ken jumped on the way you dressed there, Ken. I'm like, are you going out beachcombing after the show? Like, what are we doing here?
Lumberjacking.
Right?
Now, a little fun fact is the fella that owns that pawn shop was one of my former coffee customers back in the day. So typically I get a deal there when I go buy any of those things. I never play list.
Well, especially if you're live streaming the purchase too, right?
Mm.
Re-advertising.
Got to be worth something, you know.
He's looking at the website. Why am I getting all these hits out of Austria now? What?
International shipping.
Well, that reminds me, early days of having my channel, I was looking at the analytics and I was getting all these views out of Mexico and I couldn't figure out why. It'd be like 12 views out of Mexico on a Monday night live show. And I'm thinking, like, that's a lot of people out of Mexico to be watching when I only got like 50 people watching live or something like that. Then I realized, no, it was just our friend JJ on vacation with crappy internet service. And he kept dropping the connection and then going back and dropping the connection. Like, oh, all right. So it was one American in Mexico. Skewing the stats.
Yeah.
So that's why I love Jay. I'm like, you're on vacation in Mexico. Why are you watching me? He goes, gotta have something to do, brother, hanging out at the bar. I'm like, yeah, enjoy the sun. Anything else?
Tequila.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shall we go into other big differences between this kit and the real SG? Because you have a real one.
Yeah, let's switch to this view. Grab my Gibson.
Lukas is also wearing black socks. What is it with you Europeans and your black socks?
What color do your socks have?
White.
Okay.
I always wear white sports socks. Always have.
We make fun of Germans wearing white socks in sandals. So we wear black socks.
Yeah, the only thing worse than white socks with sandals is black socks with sandals, because then it's just somebody's dad wearing sandals with socks.
I'm not wearing sandals, period.
All right, I am not saying hello to Paul McNary. I think that's just one of the cats that's tuned in. Hello, feline-shaped object. So first of all, we can't say, oh, the pick guards are different, because both are an option on SG-shaped objects. So
the toggle switch is placed differently.
I was going to say the toggle switch is not in the right spot there for Martin's. I'd somehow jam my finger between the toggle and the knob now that I'm looking at it, and
it looks
dislocate the finger live on stage. And you're like, wow, this is like an Alice Cooper show with injuries and stuff.
Yeah, the controls are in a different position.
Mm-hmm.
See, those countries are weird, Laz. White socks for the win. Just saying.
And the pickup position is different.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? They've got your pickup. I know, same amount of frets?
Yeah, same amount of frets. This one is essentially the position of Les Paul.
Here, there's much bigger gap
in relation to the bridge.
So how is that for harmonics, I wonder, Martin? Because it's not quite in the right spot.
Harmonics? You want me to do some harmonics?
Yeah, I'm just curious. How about pinch harmonics? He's like, I don't do pinch harmonics. I'm not you.
He's a blues guy.
You know, all those Motley Crue covers that you do, Martin. I know.
I need more gain for that.
Wrong amp.
Yeah, get your Zach Wild on.
Wait a second.
So the answer is it doesn't affect it at all. All right, easy there, Billy Gibbons. I didn't you don't need to do the whole solo all in pinch harmonics. That's the famous Billy thing, right?
I think my beard just grew half an inch.
Billy will either play the whole pentatonic with pinch harmonics, and that's a solo, or he'll play one note and move his right hand around, getting different harmonics to play one solo with one note. And I saw him do that once. I'm like, that's just genius, and I'm really jealous now. Of course, you only get like 3 notes, but Billy only needs 3 notes.
And you need really good coordination to pull this off.
Well, he is the Reverend, right? So he's got like God guiding him or something. I don't know.
That's a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to assume. Let's see. Now, what model is yours, Lucas? So I know.
A regular standard.
Just a standard? Okay. Does have this? It has the 60 slim taper neck, though, right?
No, rounded neck.
Oh, okay.
Rounded C, yeah.
All right. So necks will be comparable. Because I know Martin's doesn't have a super slim neck either. I saw that earlier. Yeah.
The neck is a little thicker. It's not too thick. The nut width is 42 millimeters on that one. So I would guess yours is 43. I think yours felt a lot like, or 42.65
millimeter stuff. Hey, sure. I live in a metric country too, guys, but it was designed on the imperial system, so it's a 1 7/8.
So it's not a round number.
So yours.
You think 42 is a round number? Maybe if you're handling Polly, 42 is a rounded number.
42.6 something or whatever.
42.6 something is also what my 335 has, and yours feels pretty much identical from the string space.
If Charles is lurking, he just spilled coffee all over his work computer. Sorry, Charles.
Another big difference. This is a volume pot. No push-pull, no push-pull, no push-pull, no push-pull.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Position of the controls.
Straightforward.
Position of the controls are different.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at first, but seeing them side by side.
For me, I think it's
fair bit different
easy to access them from up here. So
output jack is in a different location too.
Yeah. That was something that was when I
You don't like it here.
I don't like it here because
It's too close to this.
close to the tone control.
But you like your switch like underneath the volume control. So
It looks even more extreme now because he put a poker chip on a few days ago. Before that, without the poker chip, it didn't.
Which it should have the poker chip anyways. You know. Even worse is when they started doing the Les Pauls without the poker chip. They're like, well, it's in the case. I'm like, so I got to scratch up my finish, pulling off the nut so I can put the poker chip on? So put it on.
Yeah, but that one doesn't bother me if it's that close because I'm accessing the volume control over here. So that one is all fair game. I have also the space back here to access both without having the output jack in the way and that is not really the case with this one. So I take this as a plus. The most glaring difference obviously is the pickup position, and also the thickness is different. But I was already sanding down quite a bit to make it closer.
Is yours
Right.
a lot thicker?
Yep.
Which will actually more body mass would help you with your neck dive or lack thereof.
The mass is not that much of a difference on both guitars, actually.
Really?
Interestingly enough. So,
Of course, the inlays are different. Fretboard material's different. Martin has a bound headstock. Lucas doesn't because Martin technically has a custom neck, but a standard body. Wait, I don't know. No, I guess there was no binding on the SG Customs, is there?
Not on the body.
Not sure.
Not on the body.
No, just neck and headstock.
Just neck and headstock.
And the regular standard SG just has the neck binding.
Just the neck, which is fine. I don't need binding on my headstock. Like I'm not pretentious enough. I don't need it.
No locking tuners as well.
Good. You don't need them.
That's why I mentioned it. Good. No, but really, with the SG, I wouldn't want more weight on the headstock.
Right? Why tempt fate?
I wouldn't mind. But I just use coated strings because I'm lazy changing strings.
Same here. Actually, I use them because I'm cheap. If I paid 2.5 times the price for the strings, but they last 3 times longer, I'm up by half length. Something. I don't know.
Definitely makes sense. And
so those were the big differences. The tailpiece that I'm having is a go-to tailpiece, so I also did not take that one from the kit.
Quick question. Which parts of the hardware are stock? The output check? No. Okay.
The output check is
not even that. Because
the poker chip, if the poker chip is considered hardware.
No, that was bought.
The poker chip is not stock either, so you bought that one separately. What stock is
the things? The pick guard.
How about the strap buttons? Are the strap buttons stock?
No, strap buttons are the Shala ones.
There's nothing left.
Right. Trying.
The cover on the back.
The cover on the back.
And the screws, I'm not really sure about those, but probably yes, the screws. Maybe.
So the bridge and the piezo, the stop tail, no. The bridge, no. The pickups, no. The pickup.
How about the pickup rings?
No. That were the ones that were with it didn't even fit because they were arched.
Yeah, those were arched ones that were for a Les Paul or for 335.
What?
Yeah, there was a gap.
I would have sent the whole thing back.
So, yeah, the nut is not the original one, but that one will be replaced anyway. Also, so
the truss rod cover is a
truss rod cover.
Les Paul one or Gibson one.
It's a Gibson one.
It's probably a Les Paul one because the one on my SG says SG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have a standard.
So if it says standard, it's probably a Les Paul one.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I don't care.
So really, and what's the output
we
check
lost
then?
Trev. Where'd Trev
go?
Hey, there's Matt. Lurking and working.
Hey, McCallum Music.
Hi there.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, the output check. There's also a very good reason why it is not the default output check. Because
it's a stereo.
It is a stereo output check, so I can have it automatically switch off the connection to the battery.
Okay.
Like this. I have the ground connected to the second pin of the output jack. The second pin that would, touch somewhere around here if you have
a stereo.
If you have a stereo cable, yes. And like this, it's connected to ground only if the pin is inside.
Okay.
So like this, I have the ground disconnected. The battery is disconnected from the circuit. On one side, there's no way that...
I never want to work on one of your guitars, Martin. It's just too complicated. Like, I bet you if you open it up, it's the same wiring harness of a 1986 Chevy.
I can show you the pictures. Martin prepared pictures to share.
Pictures from the build.
Let me quickly see. Hero, can you guys believe I went into guitar stores in LA and did not even buy a pick? Oops, that's a lie. I did buy some Norman Jarre guitar picks from Norm himself. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
That's just
you don't even have to buy picks. If you're out of picks, just go to the music store and you pretend you're buying a guitar. You go, hey, you got a pick? And then you try it, and then you try a different guitar. You go, hey, you got a pick? And then you just keep doing that.
You learn the guitar and then you leave.
Yeah. And then you got a pocket full of picks, and away you go.
Successful trip.
Yeah.
Share screen.
So yeah, I've made pictures. So this one,
can you see it already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it. I suppose I can go full screen so I can see it better.
Okay, so
I think if you go full screen on this, they should superimpose the chat. I'm just saying. You should still be able to see the chat if you go full screen.
Here.
All right. It's all late. It's all in German above it. All right. Off and mit. I don't know what that means.
Open with. That's just Google Drive.
I believe you. And now I'm looking, all this stuff. Out is apparently out, but then we got neck volley. Oh, look at this. He even did it in English. All right. Like, what's going on here, Martin? Like, I know English isn't your first language, but you're that in depth in the guitar community. You're like, oh, it's designed in English, so I'm going to design it in English.
Heck yeah.
The thing is,
all right,
I'm probably as much talking and writing in English, writing definitely more in English than I do in German, because as a software developer,
all the code.
Also for the pharma industry, I have to do pretty much everything in English, because when it's
getting you're writing code for John Deere. That's what you're saying. Okay, I get it. All right.
So I have to do everything in English the whole day. So yeah,
fair enough.
I'm so used to using English that and also it's neck volume and neck tone also.
And tone. And
notice how now I understand the placement of the knobs. The knobs were just far apart enough to fit a capacitor between them, and that's your deal. Okay, so you cut off the leads completely. Man, I could not wire like that. I'd burn out that capacitor. I can't wire in a capacitor that close. I need to put a heat sink in between so I don't fry it while I'm frying other parts. Wow.
So that's the wiring before all the pickups have been connected to it. So this is and if you see on the bridge side, there are two wires that also go to the tone control over there, or from the tone control to the volume control. Those are for switching the
clock wiring and heat shrink. Like, wow. You don't see that in production guitars, just saying.
Yeah, I use shrink tube wherever I can.
Custom shop level.
Maybe. Even I don't know if they use heat shrink at all. I don't know.
So this was the fitting of everything inside to see if everything would actually fit inside. You see the pickup cables that I've placed around it.
Yeah, I see that. So it is a wiring harness. It looks like under the dashboard of a 1986 Chevrolet. I'm just saying.
the black part that you see on the left side, is
that a pouch or what or
that is a shrink tube
over
the circuit that I've made that Lawrence designed for me. So there's an LPD
pedal. So it's top secret, so you got it under wraps. I get it.
No,
sure, you want the rest of us copying. I get it.
Pictures are coming.
Pictures are coming. I can show it. Lawrence said he's putting this as open source. So if anyone is interested, they can contact me. But I did not make a dedicated wiring diagram for this, or in a way that you can just place the components and be good with it. So
it's a lot of wiring.
And the battery.
There's the battery. That's a rechargeable battery that's inside there.
And the cavity was deep enough, so you didn't have to.
Yeah, it was all deep enough because that was the good part about this kit. It's deeper than your normal SG, so you have the space.
Yeah, you can do that in a stock SG.
And
you have to lay it down.
You may notice
the battery is probably thicker than a guitar body.
The toggle switch, SGs usually have a different toggle switch.
Here.
Yeah. Okay. Because due to the depth, the normal
the long one, flatter.
Yeah.
Right.
And there fits the normal Les Paul.
Ow.
It's a plus. And
that's the back side.
Yeah. That was on the experiment board, and I just kept it the way it is. The soldering is not perfect on it, but it's good enough.
Better than I can do.
Same here.
So, that pot that you see on the left side, that one is to adjust the volume of the preamp. This is a small preamp circuit.
So you're just setting it and forgetting it, basically. There.
Yeah. And you have then the volume and tone control of your regular pickups, the 500K pots in front of it. So, yeah, there's that. This is then how I fitted everything. It's not.
Yeah, of course, you did the copper shielding and everything because you're Martin and you do it all. Jeez.
Because you're Martin, that's the reason.
No, Martin has a reputation in the guitar community at this point, Lukas. You know, he's been fiddling around doing this stuff for years now, and you know, there's a cliche of German precision that apparently Austrians are like, "Hold my beer," and kick it up even more. And wow. Yeah.
Martin is doing not half-ass shit. He's doing it properly.
No, he doesn't do anything half-ass. And it's really, I don't understand why you guys follow me or find me entertaining. Because, look at all the half-ass. You know, no. Wow. You guys. It's next level stuff.
It says secret diets. There are no secret diets in there. Yeah. Trev is back.
Oh, Marshall Murray asking. Yeah, we speak a German dialect.
German, yeah.
But yeah, it's German. There is no Austrian as a language per se. It's all just German dialects.
That's a whole other show we could do on history and things and amalgamations and
Jesus Christ. We can go back centuries and more.
Yeah, well, let's skip some parts of it.
It's a much longer show for them than it is for us in North America, because otherwise.
Yeah,
and then we go back to the old country.
So what we also see here is I've made some foam piece where
that is not sponge cake.
Yeah, so it's a
sponge cake,
so that the battery is not rattling around inside.
Smart
That's
move.
just for that.
Yeah.
I would not do that again. So again, that's something I'd be causing fires. Like, oh wow, look, his guitar's like Ace Frehley. He's all smoking and on fire. No, that's just because I wired it.
Special effects.
Yeah.
And here is not the ground wire yet wired to that second pin on the output jack. So that has changed afterwards.
So you didn't have the little switch on the.
I have the switch on top.
Okay.
There is already the switch on top. You don't see it on the picture, but it is not connected to the output jack. No. And this is what it looks like.
Holy crap.
Way too complicated.
I know. Again, I'm looking under the dash of a car. That's what I'm looking at there.
Can I turn it?
I think
no.
Sorry for that one.
To me. You have to go to edit and then rotate it in the edit function.
Yeah.
Let's just do it sliding upwards.
So yeah.
Huh.
It's so many wires. How long?
The wires. Hashtag all the wires, folks in the chat.
All the wires you had at home. How long did all the wiring take? I think you were working on it for a couple of hours because at 1 in the morning you wrote, "It works!" It's alive.
That's like 2 weeks worth for me. That's 47 wires. There's where we got the 47 from. 47 wires in there, I bet.
47 coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of hours.
It did take me, I think, 2 or 3 hours.
Just the soldering or all of it? Fitting it in?
Fitting it in, all of it. So this was about 2 to 3 hours, I think.
And for me, probably days or weeks.
We're not counting the soldering of that preamp.
Okay.
Preamp.
I'd be outsourcing that. That's what I'd be doing.
So, yeah, this is then.
What's that? Commenting. No.
Yeah, just another.
Clearly,
picture.
we had the flash on for this photo.
Yeah. This is a picture from my struggles of the guitar of the 335 kit that I'm doing.
Right.
Did something break off here?
Yes, that's. The
We weren't supposed to look at that, Lukas. We're supposed to cut that off in the photo. We're not supposed to see that. The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. I wanted to show this.
And this is for your daughter, right?
You uploaded the picture, so it's not my fault that I'm showing it now.
Well, I'm just thinking now, like, because she was pissed about the stain, it wasn't quite perfect. She's not going to be happy with that at all.
I had the problem.
What were you doing? Like doing a Beastie Boys video, trying to bust through a wall using the headstock? Like,
no.
It dropped straight on the end of the guitar.
Yeah, let me explain this.
Please.
What I'm doing here is it's essentially the same as I did with this SG kit, where I have that abalone veneer that I've glued on top of the headstock
Here as well.
Okay.
here as well. And there is also one. And then I'm going with True Oil over everything, and
Binding included.
no, I had that one taped off, and that's where we're getting to it. So I had taped off,
wrong tape,
and put the True Oil over it, sand it back down until everything is more or less level, right?
With the abalone.
With the abalone, right? So I get more of the True Oil off on top of the abalone, so it gets and it builds up next to it, so it's about the same height.
Gotcha.
And that one worked well. It really looked fine already. And then I was satisfied with it, wanted to remove the tape, and it stuck to the tape more, the whole True Oil layer, than it did to the finish, or it did as equally well on the finish, but it did not stick as well to the wood. And like this, I've lifted essentially the whole layers of True Oil that I've applied together with the paint underneath it. It ripped off that ink that I've applied on it to make it black, and broke off like you see over here.
That's wow, that's like something I could do, Martin. Congratulations.
And
see now, but I'm guessing you didn't do it on video, because I would do that on video
with a lot of cursing involved.
The cursing. I would probably use some cursing. You're like, where did Ben learn that one? That's German. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just channeling. Wow.
We could teach you some German swear words if you want.
That's, you can believe me, I had a few one there in stock, but
give us some examples, so for Ben to learn.
No, not now.
Not now.
My son was next to me, and that's why I'm not filming currently. My son is also building his guitar kit.
Wait a second. We have pictures of that as well.
Oh,
since you uploaded it and mentioning it.
That's his doing.
Oh, right. That's a 175?
Yes.
The Holo one we showed 2 live streams ago.
Yeah, something like this.
Sounds familiar.
Was it the last one? I can't remember.
That top is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still paint it solid color over top. That's me, because I'm an idiot. But actually, you know what? No, a burst. Because then you get the best. The wood's there, but then you got the burst too. Like, because we're against them. We don't care. We're putting a burst on it anyways. But the burst is going to be largely transparent. Not a cherry, a tobacco burst. Yeah. Ooh.
It looks, to me, I just said yesterday, it looks like jeans blue.
It does. It looks very stonewash.
Yeah, but I dig that look. I think it's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, you're going to do a cover George Michael's Faith playing that thing. No, we're not. Nobody ever will. No, wait, Limp Bizkit did, and that's enough. Nobody else should. They shouldn't have. That's true.
And he's doing a fantastic job on this one.
Right. So this is number one son here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Charles, if you're lurking, look, Martin's boy does work on the guitars. Your boy? Lazy sod. Let's get him out there working on the guitars.
And he wanted to work on the guitar. He asked Martin to buy him a kit, right?
Yeah, that's his first birthday present.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even want to play, right? He just wants to build.
He wants to build. Now he got interested in building.
Is that the neck of the hollow?
That's the neck from Marcel, yes.
So
that's a
it's
mahogany neck.
Mahogany, no grain filler, no just the ink again and true oil, I guess. So the same
that looks shiny and grippy.
It's 6 or 7 layers, I think. And here is one of the early pictures where he starts.
Oh, look, white socks. The boy's smart. Just saying.
I have white socks as well. I have all different kinds of colors.
I'm just waiting. Lucas is sneaking off, Ken, while we're looking at this, right? Come back and Lucas has got white socks on. All right.
I should definitely change socks.
Well, I got you. I don't have any on.
Hey, so. Hey, general admission.
Two different socks.
So I try not to, between the months of July and August, I try not to wear any form of socks.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, now we got spinning wheels.
The videos?
So, and then I've started to
try. This is where we get to hear the cursing. Oh, I muted it so we don't hear the cursing.
No, he's not cursing on camera.
That's the fix afterwards.
Wow.
Wait, that's the fix?
That's
how is that possible? What? How? No. You did, too.
It's magic.
I'll be dead.
I've put on, I've painted on with a very fine paintbrush some new ink, new layers of true oil.
So shiny.
That's the poly finish now.
Yeah, that's the poly finish on the 335 because
it's shinier than the true oil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As it should be.
And that's
from the SG kit when
I'm learning German every time he moves the cursor over something. All these words I don't understand.
Pause. That's obvious, right?
Yeah. Pause. I get. Yeah.
So that's
long. And then in brackets, it's in metric apparently or something. I don't know.
In metric.
That's why it has the M.
When I glued on the neck.
Stummschaltung aufheben. Unmute. But that's way too short for German, so we need a long word.
Wow. Yeah, and how that second word, you said it in 2 syllables, and there's entirely too many letters to be 2 syllables.
Aufheben.
Offenbeden. I don't know.
Offenbeden. Almost.
No, there's not that many N's. I don't know. Well, you'll love it today. I did a soda pop from France, so it's all in French, and I don't speak French, so I tried to translate. It did not work
even
out
better.
well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, hey, guy.
Oh, and Trev.
I've been in full screen forever here. Hey, Trev's back. Trev's got a basic boogie. Wait, whoa.
Where are we?
That's my amp. Why were you looking at my amp for?
Hey. Not cheap.
Well, I don't know how much without the cab. See, the cab's free, basically, is what they're saying.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell this is.
Old Crow. My buddies from Dead Sparrows used to use Old Crow cabs. That's so. It's just a single dude. That's the only time outside of the Dead Sparrows have I ever seen an Old Crow cab. All the PRSs.
Real birds.
All PRSs.
The real birds.
That's a flock of birds. Oh, Matt McCall's going to love that with all the wood grain and the birds.
Super cool SE. And I like the blue.
By the way, hey, Brent.
I like the Zach Myers, the Les Paul shaped with semi-hollow, the blue. I like that one.
Yeah, no. Go on sale. No thanks. We got over here. All right, then we're in whatever transitioning to Fender. Well, that's a nice telly there with the burst. Just saying.
Wait for it.
That might be a Bauhaus.
Oh. Ooh, matching. Get them both, Trev.
That's silver.
Holy crap on a cracker. It's a lot of thin lines.
Mm-hmm.
The relic.
Bro.
Yes. How much is that? 5 grand, 6 grand, 7 grand, 7 grand. 7 grand!
It's a heavy relic. Wow.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to pay a guy to beat the crap out of your guitar before you get it. I love the burst underneath though. That's like
Yeah.
No, not a thin line telly. I knew it. Ugh, no,
not a fan.
no.
Okay.
I'm also not a fan of.
There you go, your blackguards. Sure. Oh, and a lap steel. What do you want for lap steel? With Filtertrons in it, no less. 500? Holy crap! Not 500.
Wow.
A lot more than
More
500.
than 3K.
All right, we'll just.
Steel,
Oh
too.
well, now there's a
Duesenberg?
Duesenberg there. How much is the Duesenberg?
3?
With the big old stick there and the thin line big old. Yeah, what's that one?
Expensive, aren't they? Yeah, more than
3,500. That's not bad.
39. Whew.
Ooh, yeah. Well, doozies aren't
Okay,
cheap, right?
Tell them to put it aside for me.
I have a quick question. Is that including tax, or is that like in the US?
Oh no, there'll be 12% on top of that here.
That's
Yeah,
on top.
12%. Yeah.
Okay.
And now I understand why the lap steel. That's a Duesenberg lap steel. That's why it was so much. Oh, it's got the benders on it too. I didn't even see that though. It's got the palm benders on the lap steel. So, yeah, doozies aren't cheap, Trev.
Okay, now here, wait for it.
Oh, we got Epiphonies. Oh,
Is that a Pauletti?
easy.
That's a Pauletti. Italian. Probably. Yeah.
Good call. Only 4,500.
And
I like
those
it.
are
Aged copper.
Our favorite guitar shop nearby has those, and yeah, they're heavy.
Are there shotgun shell knobs on that, Trev?
Shotgun shells, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Those guitars are great, but they're so expensive over
What's
here
the
as
one next
well.
to it?
I mean,
What's
they're
that
made in
next-
Italy, and Austria is. We
Yeah, what's
share a
that
border
first
with
one there?
Italy.
What's that?
Pauletti guitars are crazy
Oh,
expensive.
Until
And-
Aussie, $900. No,
heavy.
all right,
They're
never
real
mind.
heavy.
That's just 70s
Yeah.
Japanese-ness.
that one strat that he had was heavier than most Les Pauls.
Didn't you play a Les Paul as well? And you said the Les Paul.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think
We don't need ink over skies.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh,
What you said?
there's your shredder. I mean, whoa, they got one of those. Oh, they got all their frets are put in crooked, Trev. Nobody can buy.
Mhm.
Oh, the frets are all put in crooked. And they got too many strings. They got like fucking 8
That's
strings.
the
Ah, here we are.
Jeffrey.
What's up, Jeffrey Boyle? Oh, that burst, Trev. The second one. What's that going for, right? Yeah. That's nice.
Which?
Me likey. $700? $600? $500.
$500.
There you go, Trev. There's your next scratch right there.
And here's your next scratch. Wait, what?
Ooh, a
Oh, that's
silver
cool.
jet.
Filtertrons.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool looking.
Thumbnail inlays on that. Yeah, it's a double cut though. Weird.
Brent
With
saw a
elbows.
real 71 Gibson SG today.
What a piece of crap. Well, 71. What color was it? Brown.
That one's not too shabby in the burst. $700. Yep. Well, no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because
Whoa.
that makes sense. Have
Eastman.
the Gretsch and the EVH right next to
That's
each
an
other.
Eastman Juliet? Romeo, not Juliet. Almost. Romeo and
You're
Juliet.
close.
The other one. But yeah, Eastman.
Oh, I'm liking that.
Brown.
Wolfie.
Cool. Yeah, Browns. See, I don't know why brown guitars in the 70s.
Only marked down.
1400.
It's got a roasted maple neck. I'm out.
Big time.
I demoed one of those. That's the Tom DeLonge Starcaster signature in seafoam green.
Walnut looks good. Yeah. I like 335's walnuts. They
Yeah.
look
I
super
like
cool. Binding.
the not too big on the Telly Deluxes and the Paranormal.
Those are the
Kinda don't hate it.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mirrorless
it's all pretending to be a Telly, Trev. That's why you don't hate it. That's the same one Matt was looking at, the Paranormal.
the Troublemaker Paranormal series, right? $500 ish, I think.
Bo's like, this is a store that's hard to leave without having to buy something. No shit. Jazzmasters and Jaguars, oh my.
Never played a Jaguar. Short
And a
scale.
Mustang. And another Mustang. In a burst, which you never see Mustangs in a burst. They're always that, solid colors.
Mhm.
Ooh.
That looks nice.
What kind of
Right?
red is that?
Yeah. Which one's that one? Is that the one of those Oxblood ones? Oh, that's one of the new Player 2s. Those are brand new.
So it's a new. Is it a new kind of red? Then?
Yeah, they just came out. I put out the demo of the Player 2 Strat yesterday.
Interesting.
Oh, there's your little Spire Affinity.
Okay.
Here, little Jackson action.
Now, what's this place, Trev? What's the name of the store? This is Rufus's.
Rufus.
Rufus's. Is that a basic?
Martian Murray says the green chestnut is the one he wants.
This is Jaguar.
Oh, it's Jaguar. All right. It's the block inlays.
Rufus.
Rufus.
Ooh, next.
Or those are really small bodied guitars.
There was one here when I was looking earlier.
That's an air guitar there. That's actually an air guitar.
SGs.
All right, then we got you got your offset. You got your little orangey amps and stuff. Sure.
Bodiless.
Ugh, garbage.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need any boss katanas. Nope. Stone Master. Move on. Lukas already has that amp in a cooler finish. Vibra champs aren't bad. I don't mind those little Vibra champs, but yeah, no.
Do they have 10 watts or 15?
Was that Blues Junior there?
That looks like a champ. No, what's he called?
Nope.
Pro Junior.
Blue Junior.
Lacquered tweed, right? So it doesn't rip right away.
Texture.
Yeah, well, that's the same as my Blues Deluxe, Trev. Oh, there you go.
Oh, real twins.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Not a fan of the color.
2400 for an amp that doesn't keep up with the drummer, guys. I'm just saying.
It's basically a Blues Junior with a 10-inch speaker.
What's that? That's some weird logo.
As well.
Oh, Paul Reed. So is that Tremonti or something? I don't know what that thing is. Wait. So it looks like someone wrote on it with a marker. Like that doesn't look professional at all. Ooh, rectifier combo. Talk about pulling your arm out of its socket. What's heavier, that or the EVH combo? I want it though.
He's a wizard, Harry.
Ooh. Ooh. That's what you want, Trev. Whoa. Wait a minute.
That's sharp looking. I dig the vents.
Yeah, I know that amp. Why do I know that amp?
Really cool.
They're not
How
cheap.
much is that one? Okay. Expensive.
22 watts. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tweed. Twin. Or not twin. Or tweed. A twin. And then we got the bass drum from Simon Fraser University. That's fine.
More bass stuff.
Yeah. Bass.
If
you want to see the bass, look on the website, folks. There's your little ISO booth.
Acoustics.
They got a lot of
Yamaha's,
stuff there.
Martins.
There's the MXR stuff. The power supplies. Anybody check it? They released the limited edition Randy Rhoads Distortion Plus pedal yesterday.
I think Scott Brockway said he bought one.
Well, he's been talking about it for 2 years. He better. I was gonna. Hey, there's my phaser, the DoD phaser up top. Or up one. Those are your Earthquake. Oh no, Optimist. All right. And then your Maestros, which are Gibsons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, PRS pedal? What the fuck?
Yeah, they have 3 pedals out. A drive, a compressor, and another one.
Brand tasks didn't sell out immediately.
Really stuff. Nice.
What?
Man, these people have a lot of high-end shit.
Oh, they're the one Ben mentioned.
Yeah.
Do not buy any of those crappy ass pedals right there. See, they're all on sale. Why? Because they suck. They're garbage.
Oh, that's cool.
That's an amp. That's actually that terror stamp's actually an amp. That's not a pedal. That's actually a little amp.
I have it. It's cool.
Yeah, I thought so. Angry Driver. I sold one of those to Laz.
Is there something you're looking for?
I've had most of these.
Just browsing.
For sure.
Yeah.
What do you film it for?
I'm not filming. I'm actually on a live stream with some friends from Austria who are doing a guitar stream.
That just always sounds cool. I'm just doing a live stream with some friends from Austria. Sure he does.
Ooh, Wazacraft.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there's your dynamic wah for Quentin James. Ooh, what's that yellow thing?
DD200.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Okay.
all the Boss drive pedals.
Right. Easy with the horn on the highway. Someone got cut off.
Here.
Oh, there's a retaliation. Hey, there's a rainbow machine. I got one of those. Don't know how to use it. I got one. There's another bit commander.
Brent, I agree. I have done
199 here.
It's amazing.
Right. So only $10 off for the used one. A lot of Earthquaker stuff. Out of Akron, Ohio, I believe.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. It's an amazing store.
So where's the jewelry in this store?
No, this one's just music, man.
On the owner's hand, wrist, necklace.
And he's
Awesome.
gone.
Oh,
And why are we soloed?
I don't know. Well, because if the person that is solo leaves, it defaults to the host solo
Okay.
for some reason. Another
Who wants
limitation in
to
StreamYard. Yeah, I'm looking at you, StreamYard.
Yeah, a couple of pretty cool tutors.
That's a very cool hit. What are you doing here? Ah, do this. Well, do you have to film? Yes. It's free advertising for you, dum-dum. Oh, yeah. You don't know. That guy, you just sold 3 guitars to a guy in Michigan. You want to know why? Trev. That's why.
That guy in Michigan.
Yeah, because Bo bought 3 guitars. I'm just thinking, well, he saw
He probably did, yeah.
Because I guarantee, I bet you, Bo doesn't own a Duesenberg guitar. They're like Gretches, but if it's like if Sir built a Gretsch. That's the easiest way to describe a Duesenberg.
Ka-ching!
Oh yeah, there he is.
Every time I try and flip the camera, I end up jumping out of the street. Yeah, that's Rufus's.
Rufus, yeah,
Cool.
That's one of 2. There is another one way on the other side of the city.
which is known as the other Rufus.
Yeah.
No, we got that over at the other Rufuses. Even they say it.
Probably.
Between Guild and Super Pro, I can see that, but yeah, they're higher end. So
Yeah. They're really good quality.
I played one.
Not
First
at
time I played
Arby's,
Duesenberg, I was doing a gig like 10 years ago. The guy showed up. Oh no, 12 years ago.
at
Great
least they had
slush.
4 years ago.
Nice.
A really nice hollow one.
Hey, Trav, look what I shot a demo on today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, where'd you get an idea for that?
Yeah, right.
Shall we show
They're not bad.
Brent once more what this guitar?
Sure.
It's got 47 wiring options, folks.
Yeah.
It does not.
all the wirings.
It's close.
Oh, we still, yeah, I'm still on.
Look really good. Good work, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
So
Keith says, thanks, Trev, because I know Trev can't see the chat. So
no
No
if
problem.
I pull one of the volume pots, I can exchange that pickup for which the pot is for the piezo bridge. So in that case, I pulled now the neck volume. So instead of a neck pickup, I have the piezo bridge.
It's an LR Bex piezo bridge,
It's
bridge
yeah.
in case you were wondering.
yeah, because we're 2 hours in and nobody's mentioned the brand of that yet. So yeah, I appreciate it.
And they are,
Good thing we did a recap.
those are not cheap.
No shit.
And I can mix that one with the magnetic pickup that I have on the other side in the middle position. So for example, now I'm going with something of 3 from the magnetic pickup from the bridge pickup. Let's go up 5, 6. Yeah, and if I go down, I have now the bridge pickup on its own. Can go with just, the typical.
Easy. Get yourself booted off the inner Google. The Angus doesn't like people playing that riff. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
True story.
Most of them he doesn't care, but that's a no song.
Okay. Yeah, well,
We don't want you blocked. I know that song.
badly played. So, yeah.
Your own song.
Avoiding copyright. It's not bad playing. It's just unique interpretation.
Unique interpretation of my own song.
Yeah, so you're not claim copyright.
It's the bootleg version, folks.
So,
well, maybe now AC/DC will copyright claim us. Gibson and PRS will sue Martin for this guitar.
Oh, and so the video goes viral as a result, right?
It's going to be an expensive video.
And I want to answer Brent's question. He says, PSA, buy a gold top. That is all. You can't say that is all. Gold top with P90s or humbuckers.
I say P90s.
Yeah.
Because when I think gold top, I think P90s. Yeah. Unless it's a 57 reissue. Because that's the only year there was a gold top with humbuckers. Well, 58 you could get either or.
I would prefer one with...
Well, Frank.
Hey, Frank. Thanks for joining.
Hi there.
So, yeah. And like this, I can also, as mentioned, blend that one, but I can also pull it for the bridge pickup.
Whichever you prefer.
I have on the bridge pickup the piezo sound. Like this. And I have the neck pickup.
Well, now Murray's just mixing up guitars. He wants a P90 gold top with a 60s neck. Take the neck off that burst and put it on that gold top.
Sounds like a custom instrument.
So yeah, can I?
Well, actually, it's funny he mentions that because I own a Korean Epiphone Les Paul that was started out as they called it a 57 tribute. It's a gold top with humbuckers, but it has the slim taper 60s neck. So,
yeah,
which is why I got it because I don't like gold tops myself.
Zach.
Hey, it's Zach Dong. What's up, legend?
How's it going, Zach?
So yeah. I have that one. Then I can core-split the bridge pickup because unfortunately this is only a 2-wire pickup. So
why did you install a 2-wire? Like I didn't think you were able to buy a 2-wire pickup. Like
I didn't get another classic 57 with 4-wire.
Did you feel sick when you were installing it, thinking this is not right? Like I can't believe I'm doing this.
Missing.
Yes, a little bit.
A little dead inside.
Yeah, it did not feel entirely right. And I was already thinking about, removing the pickup cover, everything, get to it, and solder a new wire to it. So I have a 4-wire 57, but it did not work out. That one screw was not good anymore on that pickup. It's an older one, so yeah, I was not able to open it up to get to it. So yeah, I left it as it is.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have made the neck pickup splittable and not the bridge pickup.
Right.
So now the bridge pickup.
I was going to say, what would have been the difference if you had 2 4-wire pickups in there? What would be the difference in wiring in that?
The difference would be
would you
that
add another mini toggle or something?
The bridge pickup for the outer face, I would switch that one and had the neck pickup splittable.
Okay.
So that.
So you wouldn't be adding anything extra to be able to do even more options, like both split.
You would need an extra toggle for that.
No, I would be able to split both with one.
Okay, true. That would also work.
Oh yeah. Well, there we are. All right. Fair enough.
That one would be possible, but I would not do this because one sound I really like on the 335 with the Jimmy Page wiring is the bridge pickup with the coil split neck pickup together in the middle position.
Hey, look, it's Ryan Hall, y'all.
Hey there.
Hey Ryan, thanks
Howdy.
for joining. So yeah, there's that. So I have now a coil split as well for my bridge pickup.
Good choice, Bo.
And that's also a big difference with the pearly gates in the bridge. The pearly gates loses a lot of volume when it's split. The Classic 57 doesn't do this.
Right.
Not as much now.
So if you see this is a lot of volume drop, right? And I'm all the way up over here. So yeah.
How is the pearly gates compared to the Classic 57 Plus, sound-wise? Is it hotter or the same?
It's hard because they are in different guitars and very different guitars. Maybe I could. The closest I have is the PRS kit because it's also all mahogany, and yeah, that one would be fairly close. The Classic 57 is warmer.
Okay.
The Classic 57 Plus in the bridge.
So it's a little bit more bite.
This one has more bite. It could be due to the guitar itself, but yeah, not entirely sure. I would say it has a little bit more bite and is brighter.
Okay.
Although that I've read that they are very similar in characteristics, so it could very well be the guitar that the bridge is brighter. So there's that.
Yeah. Brent also saying has a natural bite.
Yeah.
The pearly gates.
So shouldn't Brent have a gold top as his avatar? If that's like the be all and end all of guitars. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Probably should.
Saying.
So
this has come from a guy who hasn't changed this since 2018, 2017, 2018.
yeah. And the last knob is out of phase. Mentioned it already. So in the middle position, I get that quacky sound. And I can also do, obviously, the bridge, coil split, and out of phase. Something like this. Obviously, sounds also different if I have some gain behind it. So,
I think that was a nod. Turn on some gain. As you said, you're giving him the nod. You know, some gain.
Gain!
Wonky. That's what I hear. Monkey.
Both magnetic.
So yeah, and if I
What are we using to provide dirt today? What was that dirty goodness?
The JH has another clone.
Right, because it really accentuates the mids even more. Yeah. Want to hear even more mids after going out of phase? Put an autoclon on it. All the mids. All the mids.
So yeah.
Cheers,
That was
Bo.
the middle
Hope everything's
position now.
cool.
And it's the 50s wiring, so I can also have the interaction between those volume pots, and what I really like is the middle position with the bridge essentially all the way up and the neck just on 3/4, something like this.
Oh, new.
Brent has his new avatar.
Gold top.
Well done, Brent. There it is.
Will you change it back or will you leave the gold top? We'll see.
So, yeah, that's what this baby can do. And yeah, I really enjoy especially that switch from piezo. Let's see, with this much gain. Now I have it down on, 5, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
The volume on the piezo. Piezo and gain does not work that well.
Nope, it's not the best
Okay,
combo.
that's you.
You liked it?
I've heard worse tones.
What a great compliment.
Easy out.
It's not the worst. It probably sounds better with the bridge.
Yeah, I'm sure it would sound better with a magnetic pickup. Yeah,
Play the riff again with the magnetic.
With the magnetic, yeah. A little bit. Now with the piezo.
You know, with the neck magnetic, it's probably muddy.
That will be muddy.
That doesn't work. So yeah, now we heard a worse tone. It's not ideal.
That's car split. Yeah. So yeah. And switch off.
Good. Sounds like less Blackstar Flying Mini.
What?
Yeah, you know, all those digital lamps sound the same to me.
Kick out Ben. Remove.
Right.
No.
Remember the topic the last time I was on. What are the best amps? Like, there's only one kind of
I
amp.
know. Well, we hooked up the bass breaker, but Martin wasn't convinced with the piezo tones and the bass breaker. It just didn't work. It didn't sound anything like an acoustic or a piezo.
Yeah,
and that's
that one. It did not work that well because it did not get that clean, and it was a lot warmer.
The base breaker 007 doesn't do clean.
Yeah,
No.
And so we switched to the deluxe because it's cleaner, way more clean headroom.
Yeah. And we now had that Notaclone on pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I can turn it off and increase the volume of the amp a little bit.
So. That's now piezo.
That sounds very piezo-y to me.
Yeah.
You too can sound like a Takamine just by installing one simple pickup.
We will definitely do a video because I have a Takamine with a piezo, and we will do a blind test.
Which one sounds worse?
No, not worse. which one is
which one sounds better? You know,
which one is which? Let's make it neutral, not which one is worse or better. Yeah, and we will also the LR bags in either your Martin or in my Larive, because that one also has a piezo, but a different one, better one, hopefully. Should be better.
Or if piezo just sounds the same on every guitar.
That was the basic idea. When it's recorded, not mic'd, can you hear a difference from the piezo in an electric guitar compared to acoustics? That's the idea. But we will have to film that.
And I saw a bunch of string talk here in the chat. And the D'Addario, there's two kinds of coated strings they do, the XTs and the XSs. I'm a big proponent of, I switched over to them last year, I think, early last year, like full time, to nothing but coated strings on all my guitars. They were great. They last like a year. So, and that's the thing, because whether you play them or not, leaving your guitars out, the strings will die. And these are fine. They last forever. And that's what I've been using exclusively for about a year and a half now, I think. It's just the XSs, and I think I might be going back to the XTs. Haven't decided for sure yet. I didn't do that. That's not me.
It's probably an
Will Robinson.
It's a feature of the SG, probably.
That's okay. It was half the time whenever Martin would pull one of his push pulls out, Trev would hit the signal light at the same time. I'm like, that's a weird sound coming out of the guitar. It's only momentarily. What's the difference between the XSs and the XTs? The XTs, they feel a little more, I don't know, like oily feeling. Even though nothing comes off on your finger, they just have a. Whereas the XSs feel like they're a polished string for some reason. That's the easiest way to describe it.
Yeah, XS don't feel really coated.
They don't feel coated
like other coated strings, and the XS just feel like fresh guitar strings all the way. And
on the package they say maximum life and smooth feel for the XS, and on the XT extended life and natural feel. It just sounds like marketing bullshit.
Oh, it is marketing bullshit.
Yeah, because the XS.
But maximum life is better than extended life, so they are higher quality, higher grade. But natural.
I really like the XTs on. I had them on my Mexican Telly a few years ago. I really liked them, and they last forever. And that's after like Ernie Balls. I was switching out every couple of months, and those will last a year for me.
Damn, the lights.
See, it's nice that you showed off, so I didn't have to go in the other room and grab my 2 packs to do the exact same thing. So that's handy.
It's just here we have a price in euro.
How much are they in Europe?
$20.
Yeah, they're $20 here, plus tax. So 22.60, I think. And I think the XTs are 22 plus tax, so about 25.
Yeah, a little bit more money.
But they
More
last
expensive.
more than twice as long as a $10 pack of Ernie balls. So
Yeah. Well, I always found Ernie balls went out pretty quick. Like you put them on, like they sound bright, like super bright, like right off the get though. But man, after 2-3 weeks, you're pretty much pooched.
Yeah, and whereas Daddario I found sound not quite as bright out of the box, but they lasted longer.
Yeah.
Like before they faded off, and it was weird. Yeah, it was like Ernie ball is like a top fuel dragster, just boom, fly out of the gate super fast, no sustain, like 100 meter sprinter. We'll go with that. Whereas the Daddarios were more like a 200, a little slower out of the gate, but could maintain the speed a little longer. Neither one lasts particularly long until that's one of the reasons I was looking for coated strings. Just having a couple dozen guitars, I don't want to be swapping out strings literally every month. It's lots of content, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I've also switched to the XS now.
For all guitars?
Pretty much for all guitars, yeah.
It just makes sense. Like if they last more than 3 times of a regular set and they're not 3 times the price, it just economically makes sense. You know, let alone tone and feel. They don't sound and feel any different. Not like those elixirs where you do one pick slide and it's just dandruff all over your guitar. Or it's just strumming. You just see the stuff flaking off the strings as I strum. And then I'd have a dead spot. As I used to use elixirs on my acoustic. I have a dead spot. You know, the strings would be all dark and dead just over the sound hole where I'd strum.
Anything I can bring you guys from the States. Now that Ben showed the can, I want root beer.
Right?
Because I didn't have that for more than 10 years.
You
can't get that brand over here. I at least not where we live.
That's the first time in probably 20 years I've had a can of mug root beer.
Yeah.
It's always A&W for me.
Yeah.
Bring me a can of root beer, Laz. That would be great.
A&W root beer, Laz. Let's make it good and creamy.
That's also fine. You have any wishes?
Easy there, Keith.
Don't know any. So I'm fine.
Keith says, what's all this tax talk about? No state tax here.
No state tax. Will that not explode in the likes? You asked, Laz.
That sounds like a you problem, Laz, because you offered to bring something.
That's a good call, actually.
Well,
with the pressure. Yeah.
Well, you put a 6-pack in your carry-on, right?
No, it's more than 100 milliliters. You can't.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
That's why you can take your airline bottles of booze on there.
Yeah.
There's your fun fact for air travel, folks. If you want to drink alcohol on a flight, it's going to cost you a lot of money. However, coffee is free. So what I recommend is you can carry up to 8 bottles of Bailey's onto the flight with you. You see. Then you get your free coffee, Martin, and
make
then you
yourself a
make it a
drink.
little more Irish, as it were.
The good old Irish coffee.
But what you probably can do is buy at the duty free.
Can you take it that?
Yes, that you can.
No, you just buy them at the liquor store or whatever, or wherever you would buy them, and then you just bring them to the airport. Because they're under 100 milliliter, you're allowed to bring like 8 bottles on board with you. I just put them in the cargo pants. That you travel with the cargo pants, so those pockets are designed great. But 4 bottles in each pocket.
Yeah.
There's root beer candy.
Yeah, the little mini root beer bottles, like a little Coke bottle.
Yeah, but in duty free, they also sell the larger bottles, and that's after the security.
Yeah, if you see it in duty free, probably not. I mean,
yeah, because you can carry it on in duty free then, and then just have it in your carry on.
If they sell it there, but I don't eat a lot of candy, so then
no.
I would
but you can get an actual can of root beer at the duty free in the airport.
Okay.
The question is, do they carry root beer in the duty free.
Or just booze.
Or just booze.
They
yeah.
better. If they're
Soda.
cool, they do. If they're dorks, they don't.
Cool.
I'm putting a lot of pressure on the duty-free stores at the San Francisco airport. Is what I'm saying.
They're stressed already.
Actually, San Francisco airport was pretty nice. I spent about an hour and a half there once, stuck. Because I got off a flight and I'm like, "Where's my connecting flight?" They're like, "See that plane just took off?" Yeah, that's your. Oh, yeah.
See, I spent some wonderful 2.5 hours, I think,
Yeah, I know. I hung out with you for part of it.
with some
Trevor and I kept you company.
gentlemen on the airport.
Yeah, that was funny.
Good times.
Yeah, Trev and I were just hanging out here one night, and they're like, "Oh, I wonder if Martin's on his way back yet." And Trev's like, "I don't know. Let me send him a message." He's always hanging at the airport. Well, let's send him a link. And then we kept you company. A&W syrup. Ooh,
I mean, we have a soda stream, so I'm not sure if that's the same name that it's
yeah.
over there.
Well, yeah,
Better
that'd be at
do.
least in the ballpark, as it were, in the neighborhood.
Scream, not scream, stream. Damn it, soda scream. Ah! That's
Yeah.
when
Soda stream. That's when you drink too much soda. Then you got to go to the bathroom.
What is
Then you have
stream?
soda stream.
Stream. It's even worse. Soda stream.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. The Austrian off-brand soda stream.
Spelling cola with a K. What?
It's a rip-off made in Eastern Europe.
Right.
Usually made in China.
That far east.
It's got just the pop tops like a 70s Pepsi. Like, you don't even use the style of can top anymore. Where do they get these from? Or it's kind of, you got to use an actual can opener to open the can of pop. Like one of these.
What?
Pull tabs.
That's old school.
Hey, it's Sir Lawrence of the Pedals.
There he is. Hi, Lawrence.
Happy belated birthday.
Indeed.
Circuit in this baby.
It wouldn't work like a charm without your help.
Yeah.
Maybe do a
swore
video
us
about this guitar.
Once it's completely finished, you could do a body review.
After the
Black chop
okay, so in
month.
let me think, October or November.
October, November.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can also try the 335 then.
Right.
Right.
Double feature.
Double feature.
Martin's kit guitars, serial number 2 and 3.
Yeah. And my sons will also be finished.
There we go.
Here.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Most likely. Very,
Then
very.
we
That's
find
a
out
high
the
production
fun
output.
period
Yeah.
anything Martin makes. Martin bans the video from being published. It's a big controversy. To say Martin's son built a far superior guitar at half the price. We're like, what? We're like, how do you do it so cheap? He goes, well, yeah, because his son's got a better profit margin because he makes his dad buy him the kit in the first place. That's how he does it. He makes his dad buy him the kit, and then he builds the kit and sells it for more than his dad charges for a guitar. Yeah, I see how it works.
And then he tells the
Yeah,
internet he
smart.
wanted to buy it and build it. Blame it on the kid.
Yeah, I only do 2 kits a year. Why? Because I get one for my birthday and one for Christmas.
Exactly.
No, he had the idea because he wanted to do some woodworking and also spend time with me because he did pick up a few things while I've been working on the SG kit and the 35 kit. And so
You inspired him.
I inspired
Sounds
him
like a
to
win-win to me.
build a guitar, and he thought of giving that one to me as a birthday present.
Ooh.
And
Cool. So yeah, there's the deadline.
No, there's not a deadline. I hope there is more than one birthday that I'll have.
Okay, so
Really?
but I guess
We
he wants
hope
to
so, Martin.
finish the guitar or else.
You know
It's too
something
late.
I
It's my
don't.
final. The key is he doesn't ground any of the wiring, so it is your final birthday as soon as you plug it in. That's the problem.
No grounding and a hollow.
It's a hollow.
How
so
did he manage to get wall voltage going through a guitar? I don't understand.
Well, it's complicated. Special wiring.
I will supervise him and we'll have a look at what he's doing. I will teach him how to solder.
No, it doesn't sound good at all, Keith. That sounds terrible. And actively trolled by the chat. It's fun.
Hey, Philip. Brian, yeah, my son he's doing great. His build progresses better than the 335 kit build. So
he's not messing up the headstock.
He did not try to do some decal on it. So that's a big plus because
it's just black then.
It's just plain black.
What's up, Bill?
He did a really great job on this one. Looks beautiful. Everything is smooth as silk. So yeah,
that's good.
Everything goes really. It's really easy going on that kit so far. So
great. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I mean it helps that it is because it helps with the motivation of an 11-year-old boy. If he would struggle like I do with the 335, I'm not sure if this guitar would be finished.
I don't think how much struggling. He could probably reach right in for the wiring with those little tiny hands, just right in elbows deep in an F hole, right? No.
Elbows deep in the F hole.
I mean, a 175 should be way easier to wire up than 335.
So much more space.
There is so much more space, and it's full hollow. So this means you can go through the pickup cutouts as well.
So he can go up to his elbow.
He's fairly tall for his age. I don't think he can do that.
I don't doubt that. Looking at how tall you are, I don't doubt that for a minute.
But it really should be a lot easier. And we have those tools from Pew Pew devices.
Mm-hmm.
Those help a lot too, and you have a lot more space also inside. So it should be a lot easier than doing it on a 335. Mm-hmm. And I don't find it actually really hard to do on a 335 either. I have it done in about 20 minutes, usually.
Yeah, but that's you, because look at the wiring you did. And you say, it's
practice makes perfect.
You're not the benchmark.
Right.
It's just preparation.
Yeah.
If you have it done,
dedication.
If you have done it once or twice, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but most people don't do it even once.
No.
Yeah, and then you take 1 hour. Well, be it. Right. So.
Yeah, I can't see myself doing a guitar kit at any point at this point in life.
I mean, you need a workshop or something.
I have a workshop I don't use. I'm good.
Not for that, but I just generally speaking, to with all the.
No, you don't. You don't really need one.
Okay.
Because if we go back to the pictures,
I closed it.
Okay. So
sand
that one down. You can do this in your kitchen as well, and just vacuum off the sawdust that you've had. If you can sand this by hand, because the kits are already in shape that you don't have to do new contours if you don't want to do them. I wanted to do this on this one, but that's not required. It will just not look as much as an SG if you don't do it, right? So especially with the semi-hollow, you're not sanding much on it. So you're going there with sandpaper, sand it down, vacuum that off. You can do this all in the kitchen. So the next thing you have to do is to stain it. You can use water-based stain. You do this, you mix it up in a glass.
Just be spray painting it outside. Just go outside and spray paint.
You don't even...
But you were not spraying.
And if you're not spraying, you use that water-based stain, and you can oil it like I do. You just need some place where you can rest it and no one touches it. So with kids...
see, whereas I would go outside on a windy day, run out of paint halfway through, have to stop, go to the paint store, buy more paint because I don't have extra paint. And then, so that's how it ends with a 2-1 finish. Not that I've ever done that on a YouTube video.
So that's then you apply the oil. It just takes time. You apply a layer, have to wait 3 to 4 hours, apply the next layer.
Can't you speed that up by baking it in your oven since you're doing it in the kitchen anyways?
120 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, just put it in there for 120 for about 45 minutes. Makes it nice and toasty.
Next layer.
The thing is, it's not really the heat that is drying the true oil. It's fresh air. It's a crystallization process. That's
all right. Well, then put it in front of a fan or something, right? Or
you can
hang it over the heat vent if it's winter time, or the forced air coming out of your heat vent. So there you go.
You can do this, but you have other problems then. If you're
then you have fumes. Well, the kids will take extra naps due to the fumes. It's okay. It's okay. They're just going to sleep a little more.
If you have a little bit of a thicker layer that you're applying, especially also later on when you have it really smooth and have applied already a few layers, you would blow that oil away and you would get spots where it's thicker. So you don't want
my friend
air blowing on it. You just want to have it dry, have it really well ventilated. So
I know you hang it off the antenna of your car, or you drive around the block a few times, let it wave around in the wind. That'll dry it off real fast or something.
You don't want the wind
into the windshield, crack the windshield and the car in the guitar.
No wind.
Perfect.
No wind. You don't want the wind, so it blows off the oil in some directions. You want to sit it, rest it there. You can hang it if you do it all the way around, and then just wait for it. That's it. So you have now oiled everything. You have stained everything. Now you maybe need to glue on a neck.
Where are we now? Are we at a job site? What are we doing here? Oh, cold zone. All the cold snacks. Oh, he needs a case of cold snacks. Doink. $5 off. Well, you got to knock $5 off. Oh, yeah, Trev likes that
Wilson flag.
So then you have pretty much already the finish.
I should say cold snacks and not cold zone. Just saying that they should really change that to just cold snacks.
Then you need to assemble your guitar, and that can be a bolt-on neck as well. So, yeah.
Ryan just said, "Trev, love the new house." Quite the pantry.
Indeed.
So for that one, you also don't need a workshop. And then you need to do the electronics. Soldering can be also done at the kitchen table.
Or we get a solderless wiring kit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Even better.
Something like this. And then you insert everything and
Okay, so in short, you don't need a workshop, but maybe it's easier because you can leave stuff there and it's not lying on your kitchen table where you're supposed to eat 3 times a day.
Yeah, my basement looks
Well,
horrible.
it all depends too. Like you guys are family men, us single guys, we can do that. We can convert the kitchen.
Eat in the living room and work in the kitchen.
Now, he's not here in the chat. Paul McNary, I'm not saying he broke down the fourth wall when I eat. His workshop is his living room. He's converted part of the living room
that way
into the workshop because it's just him and the cats. So the cats don't seem to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he also probably starts stand most guitars over the litter box because it adds to the kitty litter.
No, why not?
All the standing wood dust. That's the word I was looking for. Sawdust.
If you're not walking over the drying paints, or
well, and they get the little the paw prints in the oil. That's fine. That's the signature or something.
The signature pattern.
Yeah. Signature BC liquor. All right. I was wondering that. I was like, wow, that's a lot
government
of
store
in a convenience store in BC, but nope, that's a liquor store, which makes it much
it's a
more.
government store.
It's a government store. Yeah. You got? There's a just random topic, Lucas and Martin. You have to buy your liquor from a government store, or can you buy it in retail stores?
Supermarket, regular supermarket.
Okay.
You
We're
can
just
get
starting
it
to do that in Canada.
pretty much everywhere.
Even like hard liquor, like Scotch stuff.
You just have to be 18, but you can buy it in a regular shop.
Interesting.
The good stuff is in selected stores.
Yeah, sure.
So,
but that's just.
But that makes But that's like if someone just happening to open like a dedicated whatever, like a cigar store or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, look at that! There's some cat emojis right there.
Walking all over the guitar kit.
Maybe that's the key though. You surround the guitar kit with actually a different color paint, so you get actual colored paw prints walking across. And...
Yeah.
But I have the feeling they will not spread the paint just over the guitars.
Sounds like a you problem again.
Not a me problem. I'm not doing this with
you,
my cat.
the one owning a guitar.
Possibly Ryan Hall. Brett's asking if any of us has played through the Friedman BEOD, the small one. Nope. I played through a JJ Junior.
The transistor one,
and possibly the Jakey Lee.
The small one.
I can't remember. I don't know.
I played through the BE100 Deluxe.
In the amp room at NAMM, I played through a couple of amps on a couple of. What was the JJ Junior? Because JJ was playing through it, and then it says, "Here, you play," and I did. And then the other time, I had to wait. Ken, I'm not a shredder, okay? And I don't feel confident because they don't. It's not at bedroom volume. It's in the amp room. They turned it up in the amp room, and if George Lynch is standing there, I'm not noodling my stupid little rockabilly riffs in front of George Lynch. It's not happening, okay? So, fortunately, I was in there. It was just myself and Sammy Bowler. And Sammy's like, come on, play something. I'm like, I don't want to play in front of you. He goes, come on. I'm like, all right. And then I did. And then somebody came in and immediately, volume down, guitar on stand. Cool. JJ's playing the whiskey in 2 days. Yeah.
I saw that on Facebook.
Great. Everyone says they're great, but there's also a million for sale. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too picky. I can't just settle on one amp that way. I like the stereo thing, and leave it to the pedals to do the dirt. Just give me a good pedal platform or two.
The VOD usually is pedal.
And by the way, Martin, thank you for the commentary on the bad albums with translations and country of origins. You went extra deep this week.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah, there were.
And you had a Modern Talking cover.
Yeah,
I just saw the comment on our Gmail account, and it was like, Sherry Lady. Oh my god.
Yeah. If you want to know why they are infamous in Austria, Germany,
the German-speaking area,
you just have to
probably all over Europe because they harassed all European countries back in the 80s.
You just have to listen to that one, and you
You're my heart, you're my soul.
And I'm sure you just love it when I try to pronounce those albums. Because I know I have the best accent ever for that. Nope, just try speaking phonetically. Hope for the best.
Is that the one with the lady laying on the fridge?
Well, the Serrano or Cerrone, whatever his name was.
We went and looked at all his album covers, and they're all full of suggestive.
Sex sells.
Yeah. Well, if you got to put a naked chick on the front of your cover just to get it to sell, I don't know.
Desperate measures.
True. Yeah, well, beats writing a hit song, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Time to wrap it up.
Yeah, you guys got work in a few hours. It's late night. It's almost midnight for you.
Yeah, I'm getting really tired as well. So, yeah. Past my bedtime.
Hello, E. Asbury.
Lee Asbury.
Hi there.
Thanks for joining.
Well, Lee, this guy next to me, he built a guitar, and that's his friend who talks about it. Then they invited us on, and that's how that
we're
works.
here.
Here we are.
So, yeah.
You know what? I suppose I've only been on the show for 2 I haven't talked in the chat in a while, so there we go. Just typed hi.
Hi.
The craziest wiring probably that I have done, probably not the most complicated. Yeah, well, if we consider the preamp that's also built in, it's probably,
And you had to build yourself.
and I have built that one myself. So
Nope, no thanks. Yeah. That's too much. See, I would just outsource that to Lawrence, and Lawrence is like, "I'm going to charge you $50 for it," and I'm like, "Do it now."
yeah, I was really lucky that Lawrence did design it for me, and I just had to build it. And yeah, there is a piezo bridge in here. I can switch with push-pulls each pickup for the I can have, instead of the neck pickup, if I pull the volume of the neck pickup, I have, instead of the neck pickup, the piezo bridge, and have the controls of the neck pickup then for the piezo bridge. And the same for the bridge. I can do this one, so I can blend them in the middle position if I want, or just switch all the way up to have the neck pickup normally and the piezo on the bridge, or vice versa. Then a coil split for the bridge and an out of phase for the magnetic pickups. That only works with the magnetic pickups, not with the piezo, because there the ground should stay the ground. Because the battery. So
say Trev's home.
Very cool.
Sums it up, and I can do all of these.
See, now you got to wrap up the show because Trev's actually home, right? Because that doesn't go live.
Same thing happened last time.
Right?
You're always waiting for Trev to get home.
Yeah. So, well, since Trev's home, we got to leave now.
Thanks, Lee. Yeah, it was quite some work, but this kit worked out really well. It was really easy going as well. With the 335 kit, I'm struggling a lot more.
All right, now I'm just freaked out because I'm looking at Lucas's headless guitar that's hanging by the not headstock. That's I'm like, how is that hanging? It doesn't have a headstock to hang from. It's like magical or
magic.
something. I don't know. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. I just thank you. Yeah, just stand there and block it.
Maybe it's like Velcro on the back of the guitar.
Complicated, actually. Because the things I'm using most is just switch one pickup for piezo and have then on the other side the magnetic tone. To play something acoustically that it sounds more or less than like an acoustic guitar.
See, Lee, I like Lee. Lee, you and me, right? Yeah, I know. So I said he's going to have to write out the instructions of all the wiring on the back. And then with just glue, it looks like a set list on the back of the guitar, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's just all the wiring options listed out.
Wiring diagram.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not that bad. I think that it takes just a very short time to get used to it. It's not
nice
so
that,
much like
Ryan was taking over from Keith and mocking me. I appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah. This is why I come here.
It's not like the Jimmy Page wiring where everything interacts with everything and you have hundreds of options.
Just 47.
No, essentially you can change the middle position in one spot. You can coil split the bridge pickup. That's it. And you can switch magnetic for piezo. So
sure.
Good. Ben, because you were wondering, that's not a guitar wall hanger. That's for ukuleles. And that works with the Strandbergs. Doesn't work with all headless guitars, but it works with this particular model. So no magic. Physics, like Ryan called it. Yeah. No, but it's I'm glad it works this way. I found
right.
I think Strandberg only has one that's like where you put it sideways, the guitar, like upwards.
Right.
And it just takes too much space. And then I found out that this string swing, it's a string swing, for ukuleles work for this Strandberg. So yeah.
Interesting.
Right on.
Victor also showed a trick that
with the strap.
With the strap. So you place it inside and put the strap over one of those arms and it will hold itself in place.
That also works. Options. So maybe you can try that, Les. Attach a strap and put that in the hanger. Yeah. All right.
Or buy a guitar with a headstock.
What? That's not an option. Buy a gold.
The amount of Telecasters I've seen held precariously by its headstock in music stores scares me.
Yeah, true. True.
Boom.
All right. Trev is at home, so we made it. Sitting at his desk. Rewiring my 94 PRSCE, and I'm wondering if I can to put a piezo in that. Piezo on the top tail. Does that work?
You need the vibrations of the string on.
So you need
that one. Yeah, or you need the vibration of the body. You need to catch the vibration somewhere. The thing is,
too bad. Nice.
Okay.
Easels come with headstocks. Just saying.
If you want to mix the piezo with the magnetic, like I can do with this one, you need a buffer circuit. You need a little preamp in there that converts the signal, so you can blend it. Most of these circuits that you can buy already alter the controls that you're having, because there's then a blend knob and both pickups go then into this circuit and are blended essentially in that pedal.
So what you should do is, if you're going to have a preamp, use like EMGs, so then they can all go through the preamp. Okay.
Yes. Even the passive pickups will then go into that one and they blend it there and adjust it there. So there's that. And I've switched that one up together with Lawrence, that I don't have to do this. I have just my buffer circuit and then can use the piezo just like a normal magnetic pickup, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
All right.
Yeah.
Closing words.
Closing words.
Fun couple hours, fellas.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks a lot for joining, Ben.
Really appreciate it.
I want to have a special thanks to Trev for taking us to a couple of cool music shops. Like,
Holy crap! Like it's a thing now, right? So I had to start thinking the next live hang. Which shop are we going to go to?
Yeah, I was just going to say, might have to make
that.
Pretty cool features. Yeah.
Those.
Stores.
I could loiter in both those places for hours.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy anything? No. Oh,
Some free guitar picks.
I was leaving Rufus.
yeah. Got to pick. I want to play another guitar. Got to pick.
Did any international orders? You know where it came from. Thank you. Very well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And yeah, thanks a lot to everyone in the chat as well, of course. And little heads up, next month we will go to Guitar Summit in Mannheim, Germany. And in our live hang right before we're going to Guitar Summit, we will do some kind of like we did with NAMM. We will just talk about the brands, and you can, give us your wish list, and we can go to the booth and take short clips for you, or maybe do a live hang there and film some of the booth. And yeah, we can just talk about the brands that are attending at Guitar Summit.
And I think I threatened Martin coming up soon. We may be doing a daytime hang like this on my channel. Well, evening for them. And then Martin's like, I'll just take a nap and do the regular show. But we can do that too. But we can also do a special earlier in the day thing for you guys.
A nooner?
Yeah. Well, noon for you. Yeah.
Whatever you like, Ben. I'm up for anything.
Yeah, I thought so.
Just tell me.
That we know. Martin doesn't
We
like
know.
to...
We know. You came on one of the edible extravaganzas even, except you drank. And man, that guy can drink. Woof, the
Not
man.
anymore.
Currently not. I'm not allowed to drink.
Oh.
Maybe for off camera.
Yeah.
So thanks again for everyone watching, and see you soon. Bye, guys.
Have a good one. Bye.
Have a good day, guys.
Peace, everybody.
I'm gonna
Now
keep
you can
waiting.